Stop paying for overdraft fees. Texas Bank has many options to help you save that money for Coyote Spirit gear. When you're ready for some good eating, you're ready for Crow's Country Cafe. When it comes to insurance, we're the winning team. Heatherly Agency. Making dreams come true, Bloomfield Homes. In your corner and around the corner, Andy Torres State Farm Agency. Call for a quote today. Serving authentic Greek food in downtown Anna at Kalamaki's Greek Restaurant. City Park, where everyone feels at home. The Body Shop, you're driving home our reputation. If you're feeling hungry, don't hesitate. Come to Roma's Italian.
At Adon Complete Air Conditioning and Heating, we care about the air our hometown breathes, ensuring your family's health and comfort. Just like we support our local Coyotes, we're your hometown HVAC team, always here for you. And with the cold around the corner, don't forget our fall safety check special, keeping you cozy all season. Join our maintenance plan for only $12 a month per unit, peace of mind and priority service year-round. Adon Complete Air Conditioning and Heating, where quality, community, and comfort come together. Let's go Coyotes.
You are not a number. You're not a 2 o'clock appointment. You are not a prescription. Or a name on a chart. You're not one of many. You are one of one.
In the heart of our town, where tradition meets progress, lies a bank that understands the value of community. Texas-owned, Texas-run, Texas values. We're proud to be a part of our vibrant Anna community, making local decisions that matter to you. We will always be Texans, committing to serving you with integrity and dedication. Experience the strength of a true community bank. Texas Bank. Local decisions, local people, local bank.
Take advantage of Hutchins Plumbing and Air Conditioning's Fall Startup Special. From now until December 31st, you can get a complete check on your heating system for just $79. Right now is the perfect time to let our expert technicians check the efficiency, reliability, and safety of your heating system. So call today for our $79 Fall Startup Special. We'll ensure you stay warm and relaxed all winter long. Hutchins Plumbing and Air Conditioning.
Get it done right, right now.
If you build it, they will come.
Since 2008, the Anna ISD Education Foundation has worked in partnership with the school board and the school district staff to help further opportunities for Anna ISD students. We are a 501(c) not-for-profit corporation chartered to enhance and invest in educational excellence in the Anna Independent School District. Our programs include grants for great ideas for teachers and principals, and continuing education scholarships for teachers and students. These activities are made possible through generous donations from corporate partners, parents, AISD employees, private grants, and community organizations. Please visit our website at annaisd.org to find out how you can support the Anna Education Foundation.
Because kids.
Because kids.
Because kids.
Because kids.
Because kids.
Baylor Scott and White Medical Center McKinney, the power to live better. Get it done right, right now with Hutchins Plumbing and AC. Come visit Freedom Flex Car Wash, Anna's veteran and first responder owned facility where cleanliness, care, and customer experience is their mission. Texas Bank, proudly serving Texas communities for 50 years. Adon Complete, your hometown MVP for comfort all season long.
Get it done right now. Hutchins Plumbing and AC. Come visit Freedom Flex Car Wash and its veteran and first responder owned facility where cleanliness, care, and customer experience is their mission. Texas Bay, proudly serving Texas communities for 50 years. Adon Complete, your hometown MVP for comfort all season long.
Since 2008, the Anna ISD Education Foundation has worked in partnership with the school board and the school district staff to help further opportunities for Anna ISD students. We are a 501(c) not-for-profit corporation chartered to enhance and invest in educational excellence in the Anna Independent School District. Our programs include grants with great ideas for teachers and principals, and continuing education scholarships for teachers and students. These activities are made possible through generous donations from corporate work, parents, AISD employees, private grants, and community organizations. Please visit our website at anaisd.org to find out how you can support the Anna Education Foundation.
Because kids.
Because kids.
celebrate our homecoming court. We'll start tonight with our freshman prince, Caden Brown. Caden Brown is being escorted by his mom, Shelby Julie, and his stepdad, Andrew Dykes. He plays for the JV football team and has been a member of the choir. Caden's future goal after high school is to attend LSU and pursue a career in family medicine. Ladies and gentlemen, Caden Brown. Kia is being escorted by her dad, Brady Anderson, and her mom, Veronica Anderson. She plays volleyball, participates in theater, and is a member of NHS. Her future goal is to become a pediatrician, and she hopes to attend Harvard or Yale University. She wants to take her parents to the credit card tonight and keep the long room for her. Ladies and gentlemen, Kia Gordon. Now introducing our 2024 sophomore prince, Zachary Adon. Zachary is being escorted by his mom, Cheryl Adon, and his dad, Thayer Adon. He has played tennis for 2 years and has been active in theater for 2 years as well. Zachary is part of the JV District Championship tennis team for the 2023-2024 school year. And it was in last year's state qualifying one-act play. His future goal is to become a traveling nurse. Ladies and gentlemen, Zachary and Don. Introducing our 2024 homecoming sophomore princess, Samantha Martinez. Samantha Martinez is being escorted by her dad, Rodolfo Martinez, and her mom, Angelica Martinez. She's a member of the soccer team and is participating in FCCLA for the first time this year. Samantha's future goal is to attend law school in Austin. Ladies and gentlemen, Samantha Martinez. Now introducing this year's junior prince, Christian Mondu. Christian Mondu is being escorted by his dad, Jeff Mondu, and his mom, Tammy Mondu. He's played baseball for 2 years and is looking forward to pursuing his education after high school and a future career in welding. Ladies and gentlemen, Christian Mondu. This year's junior princess is Shazia Spencer. Shazia is being escorted by her dad, Dion Lockhart. She's competing in both basketball and track and field, becoming a 3-time regional qualifier for track and an area champion in 4x2 relay. Shazia's future goal is to become a psychologist. Ladies and gentlemen, Shazia Spencer. Now I'll be introducing our homecoming court for the 2024 seniors. First up, Eric Bowen. Eric Bowen is being escorted by his dad, Ronnie Cox, and his mom, Addie Cox. Eric has dedicated 4 years to football, proudly contributing to the remarkable achievement of the 2023 4A state championship team. With a strong commitment to personal growth, Eric's goal is to find a university that aligns with his unique aspirations and expands his learning capabilities. We would also like to hear that he loves his Aunt Melanie. Ladies and gentlemen, Eric Bowles. Dana Estrada. Dana Estrada is being escorted by her mother, Daisy Estrada, and her father, Ricardo. Dana has participated in volleyball for 2 years and in wrestling for 3 years. In addition, she spent 3 years in nursing sports medicine, and Dana has developed a passion for helping her others. Dana's future aspiration is to attend college and become an athletic trainer, where she can combine her love for sports and her desire to support athletes in achieving their best. Ladies and gentlemen, Dana Estrada. Demarion Harden. Demarion Harden is being escorted by his aunt, Marquisha Lonsville. A passionate performer, Demarion has been involved in Varsity musical theater and production for 3 years, showcasing his incredible talent on stage. He has earned recognition as a 2-time theater national qualifier and took on a lead role in a 4A state qualifying 1X play. In 2024, he was honored as Thespian of the Year. Demarion's future ambition is to attend Texas State University, where he plans to major in musical theater and continue pursuing his dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, Demarion Harden. Ariana Hager. Ariana Hager is being supported by her mom, Tanisha Mason. Ariana is exploring the second career path prior to becoming either a real estate agent or a marine biologist. As she embarks on the C-section of her Ariana wishes good luck to everyone as they pursue their own dreams and wants to give a shout out to Kingston Noah, her little brother. Ladies and gentlemen, Ariana Hager. Zyron Favorite Jones. Zyron Favorite Jones is being escorted by his mom, Myra Jones, and his dad, Ronald Jones. Zyron has made a significant impact on the football field, showcasing his talent and passion for the game. His commitment to the sport drives him to continue playing football after high school, where he aims to achieve success at the next level. Ladies and gentlemen, Zyron Favorite Jones. Next up, Otto and Kosovo. She's being escorted by her mom, Eden in Kosovo, and her brother, Eddie in Kosovo. Otto has a strong track for 3 years, has been an active member of the choir for 3 years. Her leadership skills shine through her involvement in the Western Student Association for 2 years. Student Council for 4 years, and FCCLA for 2 years. Otto's future ambition is to attend the University of Houston to study architecture and become an architect. She would like to extend her gratitude to her friends for their support during the campaign and offer a thank you to Zyron for running alongside her. Ladies and gentlemen, Otto Mbosowo. Ariel Sims. Ariel Sims is being escorted by her mom, LaShonda Sims, and her dad, Eric Sims. Ariel played volleyball during her freshman and sophomore year before joining the field team. From her sophomore to senior year, she's been an active member of the student council for 4 years, currently serving as a 2025 senior class representative, and has also participated in beta during her junior and senior year. In addition, Ariel has been involved in HOSA throughout her high school career and is currently a member of Best Buddies in her senior year. Ariel's been accepted at Texas State University, where she plans to pursue a career as an anesthesiologist. Ladies and gentlemen, Ariel Sims. Let's have a round of applause for our Anna High School 2024 homecoming court. The homecoming king and queen are not going to be announced right now. We're going to do that at halftime, right at the beginning. So please stay in your seats. Don't go get a snack. We'll be announcing the king and queen at halftime. Once again, a round of applause for your 2024 homecoming court.
Stop paying for overdraft fees. Texas Bank has many options to help you save that money for Coyote Spirit Gear. When you're ready for some good eating, you're ready for Crow's Country Cafe. When it comes to insurance, we're the winning team, Heatherly Agency. Making dreams come true, Bloomfield Homes. In your corner and around the corner, Andy Torres State Farm Agency. Call for a quote today. Serving authentic Greek food in downtown Anna at Kalamaki's Greek Restaurant. City Park, where everyone feels at home. The Body Shop, you're driving home our reputation. If you're feeling hungry, don't hesitate. Come to Roma's Italian.
At Adon Complete Air Conditioning and Heating, we care about the air our hometown breathes, ensuring your family's health and comfort. Just like we support our local Coyotes, we're your hometown HVAC team, always here for you. And with the cold around the corner, don't forget our fall safety check special, keeping you cozy all season. Join our maintenance plan for only $12 a month per unit, peace of mind and priority service year-round. Adon Complete Air Conditioning and Heating, where quality, community, and comfort come together. Let's go Coyotes.
You are not a number. You're not a 2 o'clock appointment. You are not a prescription. Or a name on a chart. You're not one of many. You are one of one.
In the heart of our town, where tradition meets progress, lies a bank that understands the value of community. Texas owned, Texas run, Texas values. We're proud to be a part of our vibrant Anna community, making local decisions that matter to you. We will always be Texans, committing to serving you with integrity and dedication. Experience the strength of a true community bank. Texas Bank. Local decisions, local people, local bank.
Take advantage of Hutchins Plumbing and Air Conditioning's Fall Startup Special. From now until December 31st, you can get a complete check on your heating system for just $79. Right now is the perfect time to let our expert technicians check the efficiency, reliability, and safety of your heating system. So call today for our $79 Fall Startup Special. We'll ensure you stay warm and relaxed all winter long. Hutchins Plumbing and Air Conditioning.
Get it done right, right now.
If you build it, they will come.
Since 2008, the Anna ISD Education Foundation has worked in partnership with the school board and the school district staff to help further opportunities for Anna ISD students. We are a 501(c) not-for-profit corporation chartered to enhance and invest in educational excellence in the Anna Independent School District. Our programs include grants for great ideas for teachers and principals, and continuing education scholarships for teachers and students. These activities are made possible through generous donations from corporate partners, parents, AISD employees, private grants, and community organizations. Please visit our website at annaisd.org to find out how you can support the Anna Education Foundation.
Because kids.
Cuz kids.
Because kids.
Because kids.
Because kids.
Baylor Scott and White Medical Center McKinney, the power to live better. Get it done right now with Hutchins Plumbing and AC. Come visit Freedom Flex Car Wash, Anna's veteran and first responder owned facility where cleanliness, care, and customer experience is their mission. Texas Bank, proudly serving Texas communities for 50 years. Adon Complete, your hometown MVP for comfort all season long.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to introduce Anna High School freshman Alec Cook, who will be giving tonight's invocation.
Lord, I pray that we have a great night tonight. I pray that all of us stay safe and that we have a good, beautiful night. I pray that everybody
And now at this time, please rise, face the north end zone for the playing of our national anthem.
Captains for the Knights, number 4, Ryder Grado. Number 33, Johnny Giacomo. And number 70, Claudio Aguilar. Captains for the Coyotes, number 1, Edward Chumley. Number 2, Hayden Gentry. Number 66, Jesse Boskin. And 91, Hayden Stripley.
The day belongs to Anna, a new powerhouse program in Dallas, Fort Worth. Anna's on the mountaintop in Class 4A Division I, their first ever state football championship.
Kyle fans, get on your feet. Let's make noise.
And we welcome you to Coyote Stadium here in Anna, Texas. Josh Sowers alongside Nash Lowry as it is game number 5 of the season for your Anna Coyotes. We appreciate you being with us here on Coyote Vision tonight. It is the Anna Coyotes taking on the Frisco Independence Knights. The Knights 2-3 this year. They are 2-1 in district play. Anna, they're going for their first win in district play. Tough start for the Coyotes. 0-2 back at Coyote Stadium, Nash.
And tonight, senior night, homecoming, this is the game. It's all here for vibes, but yet again, Josh, like you just said, Anna 0-2 in district. So although there's a lot of philanthropy going on tonight, this game has big implications for Anna. I would say this is a must-win game here tonight up against the Knights.
Yeah, 2 tough games for the Coyotes the last couple weeks, suffering a 4-point loss to Lovejoy here at this stadium back on the 20th, and then a 3-point loss to Melissa just a few miles down the road last weekend. Anna in their home purple tonight, taking on Independence, who are in their road white uniforms. These are essentially opposite colored uniforms. Both these teams wear purple, white, and black. Independence deferred. Anna receives the toss. They will be going left to right, and we're ready to go here at Coyote Stadium. Kickoff by Parker Bates is going to be fielded by Josiah Smith, and he'll just call it fair catch, and he'll be spotted right around the 20-yard line. Offense getting an early start here for the Coyotes as Ziondre Williams at the helm, the quarterback for the Coyotes, coming off a game where he did not throw a touchdown for the first time all season long in that 3-point loss to Melissa. Just the second time in his very young career that he did not complete a touchdown reception. Hoping to change that here tonight.
It was a really tough matchup going up against Melissa. They've certainly built up their weight training program over the past couple of years, really promoting big linemen and putting pressure on the quarterback. A bit of an unfamiliar situation for Zai. Now he's looking to rise up here.
1st and 10 from the 25. First play of the game. Williams airs it out to the right side. Ronald Bell unable to make the catch as we had two Knights providing coverage as Noah Klein was over there as well as Ethan Stutzman. Pretty good thrown ball there. Unable to make the catch. And was there a penalty there?
Looks just like a little ticky-tack one. It makes the change to 1st and 5 now. So it looks like there was some preemptive movement on the defensive side. Now moves it up 1st and 5.
Didn't see a flag, didn't hear an announcement, but either way, it's a Texas Bank overdraft notice penalty as we'll get a run down to the right side. Bell is able to complete that first down. And that is a Heatherly Allstate Coyote first down.
Screenplay over to the right side, and the matchup we're looking to see, as you said earlier, Josh, Noah Klein, who had the stop on that first play. So look out for the matchup, Ronald Bell versus Noah Klein.
Fake off to Chumley. Williams to the right side, a big hurdle over Klein, and another Heatherly Allstate Coyote first down. What a play for Ziondre Williams and the Coyotes. They're moving early in this first quarter.
He is coming out invigorated in this first drive. Anna always looks really confident on most of their first drives whenever they really get their plan planned out.
Evidently another flag was thrown. It was declined by the Coyotes. So 1st and 10 from the Knights 40. Here's a handoff to Edward Chumley, and fighting through the middle, still on his feet, using a big shove there from Marcus Rivera, and able to fall forward. Looks to be about a 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5.
And that 5-yard gain really doesn't come without Marcos Rivera. Chumley had the contact on him immediately, and Rivera pushed him a bit more.
Quick pass to the left side. It is caught by Ashton Ansley, and it takes about 4 Knights to wrestle him to the ground. Past the 25-yard line. Another Heatherly Allstate Coyote first down.
Great show out for Ansley here early with the yards after the catch. 5 catches for 51 yards last week against Melissa.
1st and 10 here from the 24. Williams dropping back, now scrambling quickly, has plenty of space to throw, just a bit underthrown over to Ronald Bell, incomplete, and that'll be 2nd and 10. Seeing a bit of a more high up-tempo pace here from these Coyotes to start this game against Independence.
Absolutely. I mean, the first play of this drive, Josh, started off with big chunk yardage throw, although it was double covered, still going with chunk yardage to Ronald Bell at the very beginning, and then with that play just there, they're looking for a lot of yards early.
Screenplay to Ace Traylor on the run. He's going to get to the 10-yard line and even down to the 9-yard line. Ace Traylor with his first reception here tonight. I believe it was a forward pass, so it should count as a reception. He had 3 of those last week against Melissa. And now 1st and goal from the 9. Coyotes in the red zone. Now Williams scrambling, has 1 defender to beat. He'll waltz into the end zone. Touchdown for Anna. And that is a Melissa feed and seed Coyote touchdown. Ziondre Williams.
So the original plan on this play, he's looking, at that point he had already looked over, but the original plan was to hit Chumley on a little wheel route over on the left side of the end zone. Zai for going that route, just going over to the right side. Once he got past 1, nobody was there to stop him once he crossed in.
Rowan Nylander is the holder. Desmar Marroquin, the kicker. Extra point up and good. Nice start for Anna. They've got a 7-0 lead. Let's go ahead and take a quick break and get a quick word from our Coyote Vision sponsors.
Take advantage of Hutchins Plumbing and Air Conditioning's Fall Startup Special. From now until December 31st, you can get a complete check on your heating system for just $79. Right now is the perfect time to let our expert technicians check the efficiency, reliability, and safety of your heating system. So call today for our $79 Fall Startup Special. We'll ensure you stay warm and relaxed all winter long. Hutchins Plumbing and Air Conditioning.
Get it done right, right now.
Seven-play, 75-yard drive for the Coyotes results in Ziondre Williams' 6th rushing touchdown of the season. Coyotes 10-17 to go in this first, up 7-0 on Independence.
And I really like what you said earlier, Josh, about more of a high-octane first drive. Anna likes to start off a lot with check-down plays, but on that one, going for big yardage.
Mackenzie West fielded it, lost it, grabs it back in the end zone, and now he's going to get smothered. He came out of the end zone. They're going to give him forward progress. There is a flag down, but Mackenzie West, they've spotted the ball at the 1-yard line. He had nowhere to go. Coyotes all over West. So see what the call is here. Flag is down at the 5-yard line. So they're going to re-kick it. That's unfortunate for the Coyotes. Archit Mundada got called for an unsportsmanlike, and then Zay Gentry on the other side for Anna got called for a penalty as well. So it's a re-kick after all that.
And after all that, those were offsetting penalties, but does an offsides call really match up to the face mask that was called
That's
there?
That's the rules of football.
Suppose so. So the yard marker is set up at the 20, but they still will go ahead with the re-kick.
Long conversation for the officials in Nick Stokes, who's in his 2nd season with Frisco Independence. And now the officials are going to come over and talk to some of the Anna Coyote coaching staff. Seth Parr's not over there at the moment. He's slowly making his way over there. And I don't think there's going to be a re-kick here.
You're right, Josh. They're bringing out the defensive unit. You can see some names in there. George Rogers, along with some other names, Stribling out there. Really the main defensive guy is also out there as well, Crowley. And the kicking team has now come back onto the bench.
So, did I hear that correctly, that they have called Ryan Satsumi with a face mask? And so it's going to be an Anna penalty. I'm asking, that's what I heard, right?
Because when they were on the 1-yard line tackling the returner, he was originally pulled back. We saw Josiah Smith make the first contact.
Okay. Got to get that ref mic a little louder. Okay. Weird start to this possession.
Man.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Knights. No. They're going to okay, now the kicking team is coming back out for the Coyotes. And they're going to kick
from just a little bit farther back now, it looks like.
From the 35.
Mm-hmm.
Well, either way, 7-0, and at some point the Coyotes will kick off to Independence at some point.
I'm not sure. Gosh, they might not ever get there. So on that previous play, it looks like they're looking more towards the offsides on Gentry, but then they also pulled Tsutsumi on a face mask, which I suppose is plausible because the returner did get pushed back in or pulled back into the end zone.
Well, this will be fun for Marquin. He's got a leg. He had 5 touchbacks last week. He was essentially perfect on kickoffs. He didn't allow the Cardinals to return anything. Here's from the 35. He's got quite the boot, and Klein's going to let it go. It hits the 0, and this is going to be a live ball. It's finally picked up, and Independence has nowhere to go. Ethan Stutzman gets maybe to the 7. Nice job by the kicking defense, if you will, to stop Stutzman twice, really, after all that.
Yeah, and I really can't speak enough about Marquin's kick right there. Like, you have to understand, that was from the 35-yard line. It landed directly on the end zone line and bounced backward. You probably couldn't recreate that if you tried 100 times on your own. Just an absolutely stellar, perfect kick from Desmar.
So 1st and 10 starting from the 7-yard line for Independence. The quarterback, Logan Mirandagomo. He'll take the hike, and he'll hand it off up the middle to his running back, Ryder Graggio. And Nash, we were talking off air about this kind of a unique Independence offense. They don't throw the ball a lot, but they've been more effective when they throw the ball, but they do like to rush.
It's really a matter of what they see in the defense. I mean, you look at their offensive play sets, and it's really 50-50 down the line on whether they decide to pass or rush. And this is really the perfect example of it. They're taking a long time deciding what play they're going to do because they're trying to figure out what the opposing defense is looking at. So now, 2nd and 6, 10 seconds left on the play clock.
That was a 4-yard gain for Graggio. Mirandagomo is going to hand it off once again to Graggio. He'll spin around, and he'll get tackled forward. They'll stop him at the 14-yard line. Now set up about 3rd and 3 for Independence. Coming into the game today, 805 total yards of offense through 5 games. Passing yards of offense through 5 games, 778 yards rushing for Frisco Independence. 2-3 on the season. They are coming off a big win over Liberty at the Ford Center, the home of the Cowboys practice facility.
And here's the part about their passing game. It's just a hair over 50% on the completion percentage.
Mirandagomo going to take it himself. Actually, yes, he is going to take it himself, and he gets wrestled down out of bounds, and it is definitely enough for a first down. Well, you see the speed there that Logan Mirandagomo has for these Knights, and that's a first down. So they convert the 3rd and 3, and the ball spotted at the 22-yard line.
Mirandagomo essentially is like the second running back. You see that a lot in high school football. We indeed have that our own with Chumley and Zai, but he's second in the team in rushing attempts. And last game against Liberty, the team itself, 35 carries, 322 total yards. So they prove they can do really well on the rushing side of things.
Doesn't throw the ball a lot. Coming into the game today, 54 completions through 5 games. You know, that's not much more than a 10-pass average per game. He'll take the snap himself here. And actually, it's going to be a loss of a yard. Nice job. It looks like maybe Austin Crowley. Yep, Austin Crowley. Thank you, Pete Kane, public address announcer here. He had a busy pregame with the homecoming festivities.
Oh, yeah.
2nd and 11. Clock ticking. Just a shade over 8 minutes to go in this first quarter.
And this looks to be the tempo that Independence is going to set for the rest of their games with the cadence and their timing of how they go about their drives.
2nd and 11. Runner in motion. One of the Coyotes nearly gets to Mirandagomo, and the other Coyote does. Austin Crowley, back-to-back big tackles for Anna. Back-to-back loss of yards for the Knights, and now 3rd and long, and the ball spotted at the 19-yard line.
Excellent pincer movement from the Coyotes there. One play I do want to highlight. So Satsumi gets in there first, but look at the block from Wyatt Carter, number 65. Yes, still a tackle for loss, and now Independence is dealing with a 3rd and long. But Wyatt Carter showing that chip block right there and buying just a little bit of extra time, he's going to be effective in the game going forward.
Austin Crowley had a big game against Melissa last week, 10 tackles, including a sack. 3rd and 13, and we've got a timeout called by Nick Stokes and Frisco Independence. We'll take a quick break. Allow us on Coyote Vision to thank some of our sponsors.
At Adon Complete Air Conditioning and Heating, we care about the air our hometown breathes, ensuring your family's health and comfort. Just like we support our local Coyotes, we're your hometown HVAC team, always here for you. And with the cold around the corner, don't forget our fall safety check special, keeping you cozy all season. Join our maintenance plan for only $12 a month per unit. Peace of mind and priority service year-round. Adon Complete Air Conditioning and Heating, where quality, community, and comfort come together. Let's go Coyotes.
First time out taken by Independence with 6:59 on the game clock, trying to set up a play on 3rd and 13. Cole Kaplinger is the receiver on the far side of your screen. Miranda Gomo takes the hike. It's going to be a run up the middle and a gain of about 3 yards. But the defense does its job. Ryan Satsumi makes the tackle.
Satsumi was lined up in the middle there as about the middle linebacker. He was still basically rushing the quarterback there, but he was the one to get that first chip in the hole.
Yeah, it was a handoff to Ryder Grajo. Enters the game today 368 yards on the ground, but this is going to be a punt for Independence. Here comes trouble, and the ball is in the air. It's not going far. It's going to bounce right at the 44-yard line, actually going backwards. Big-time pressure from the Coyotes on Tyler Wilson, the punter. I think it was Cash Williams.
Absolutely.
He may have got a hand on it. Still impressive for Wilson to get that ball off. This is going to be excellent starting field position for Anna, their second drive of the game.
And it seems like the lineman in there just totally collapsed to the punt rush. So Independence seemingly getting away with one here early. I would not be surprised if that similar of a play would happen later on this game. Maybe Cash Williams as well.
It's a 13-yard punt. So 1st and 10 for the Coyotes. Kennedy in motion, and that's exactly what you're going to throw to on that screen route. Traylor providing a block, and Kennedy gets tripped up. Nice play past the 30-yard line, 1st and 10.
And Ashton Ansley was set up over there as one of the blockers. So there's Traylor with the first one. Here is Ansley, and the leg kick out there from Parker Bates, stopping Kennedy in his tracks.
That'll count as a rush for Kennedy, his first rush of the game. They're going to go to the left side once again. Here's Ashton Ansley. He's got all sorts of space and finally gets knocked down to the ground. Another first down for Anna, a Heatherly All-State Coyote first down. Already 2 in this drive.
And don't fall asleep watching Ashton Ansley. He is listed as a wide receiver / tight end, hiding in at 6'4". So he's not afraid to tuck head and get some yards after the catch, get some contact.
Stacked on the left side. We're going to get an Edward Chumley rush to the opposite side of the field, trying to dodge. Did he slide into the end zone? They're going to say his right foot stepped out at the 2-yard line. Chumley with the rush. He had a pair of touchdowns, the only 2 touchdowns for the Coyotes last week against Melissa. Good for 83 yards on 18 carries, and Chumley 2 yards shy there. Another Heatherly All-State Coyote first down, and the Coyotes are in that Andy Torres State Farm red zone.
And you could see the head movement there on that replay. His foot did step out of bounds at the 2, so that is where they mark it. But going outside, trying to create just a little bit of space with those bobbing head movements.
Chumley is going to score the touchdown for the Coyotes. Chumley with the 2-yard rush, and Anna takes a 13-0 lead. A Melissa Feed and Seed Coyote touchdown.
Well, that was quick. Wow, quick setup, catching Frisco Independence and practically everybody here off guard.
Mara Quinn for the extra point once again. Now this is starting to look like that Coyote offense we saw not only week 1, but week 2 and week 4. Obviously week 3 was the bye week. Extra point, good for Desmar Maraquin, 14-0 lead. Let's take some time to thank some of our sponsors here on Coyote Vision.
We got some scores from around the area last night. Frisco Emerson beat Frisco Liberty 60-6. Prosper Walnut Grove leads Frisco Memorial 28-7 with 10 minutes left in the second quarter.
You are not
9 minutes
enough.
left in the
You're not a 2 o'clock appointment. You are not a prescription. Or a name on a chart. You're not one of many. You are one of one.
Back here on Coyote Vision, 5:04 to go in this first quarter. 14-0 lead for Anna, taking on Independence. First ever meeting for these two teams. Independence, one of the many Frisco high schools. Obviously, that area has just exploded over the last few years. Independence School opened back in 2014. Obviously, with Anna moving up to 5A Division II, some new rivals born. Here's the kickoff. This ball fielded by Mackenzie West past the 10-yard line, and he's going backwards.
kick return, small.
Whole host of Coyotes over there making the tackle. Looks like Bo Brown, running back for the Coyotes, was one of the first to get there.
Going ahead into this next drive, seeing Frisco Independence's first drive, they like to work at a really slow pace, Josh, and they like to read their defense and decide whatever play because they're comfortable with the run and the pass as much as they want to. They read the defense and then decide, really using all of the play clock to figure out what they're going to do.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 7. Dead ball. Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 3. Set. First down.
So more unsportsmanlikes, as we had Parker Bates for Independence get called for unsportsmanlike. Ronald Bell called for unsportsmanlike on Anna. Obviously those penalties offset. 4:57 to go here in the first, and here comes the second Independence drive here in this first quarter. Morandagomo takes the snap. He'll hand it off to Graggio once again. He'll get twisted up, and he'll fall forward for a gain of 2 yards.
Tackle made by number 34 for the Coyotes, Martin Brown.
Martin Brown with the tackle, and we have a flag on the far side of the play on the field.
And this one is more towards where the first down marker is, so well away from where the play happened.
After the play, dead ball. Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 2 of the defense. 15-yard penalty. First down, Independence.
Zay Gentry called for the unsportsmanlike conduct this time. Trying to see exactly who he's covering on the other side of the play. That is Tanush Salpikar, senior wide receiver. So that moves Independence up to the 33-yard line. They've got a 1st and 10. Stacked formation to the left, and Morandagomo takes it himself. He's going to throw it down the field, and it's out of the reach of Salpikar. And we have a flag on the near side of the field, right at the 40-yard line, completely away from the play. And they're going to wave it off. No flag at all. So incomplete for Morandagomo.
And that was a well-designed play, especially from the linemen, basically giving up their line immediately. And as Morandagomo was scrambling out, his close receiver, who I believe was Salpikar, being guarded by Gentry, had a curl route, and that opened up some space for the deep shot downfield, just thrown a bit too far.
Salpikar does not have a catch this season for Independence. So 2nd and 10 as the Coyote band plays on. Graggio, nice run to the right side. He'll fall down at the 40-yard line. That'll make it a manageable 3rd down for Independence.
And they're using number 8, Noah Skinner, in as an H-back. You'll see him set up there just a little bit behind on the right side. That provides some extra bulk on these runs.
Morandagomo takes the rush, and he's going to be maybe a half yard short. They might go ahead and give him the 1st down as he fell forward on the essentially the QB draw, and they have given him the first down. Official comes in, so the first down there for the Knights as they're moving right along with 3.5 to go in this first quarter. Anna with a 14-0 lead.
Only one passing attempt so far, but a lot of coverage or a lot of ground made up from penalties and rushing alike.
First and 10, ball nearly at midfield. This brand new turf here at Coyote Stadium. Graggio with the handoff and gains a yard. Josiah Smith with the tackle. Josiah Smith, what a game he had against Melissa a week ago. 10 solo tackles, 11 total for Josiah Smith, who's really turned into one of the premier defensive backs on this Coyote squad.
His tackling fundamentals have just improved immensely since the previous season. You saw in that replay, there were 3 Knight blockers ahead that Josiah had to get through, and he got through all 3 of them and executed a great tackle. That would have been a first down and more. Now they only gained a yard, 2nd and 9.
Almost nearly an I formation, and going backwards is Graggio. Caden Banks. Big time tackle. Takes Graggio back down to the 40-yard line, setting up 3rd and long.
And it looks like that was supposed to be a screen play. You saw how the lineman banked out to the left immediately after the ball was snapped, just leaving the core in the middle wide open.
Seth Parr and his defense trying to force a Knight punt. Logan Mirandagomo, fake snap, and Banks, I think, jumped. But we'll see the official call. Oh, it's on Independence. And that's a Texas Bank overdraft notice penalty. So false start on Independence puts them even further back. And now an extremely difficult 3rd down.
And that's a simple case of always seeing the second punch. You don't ever see the first punch, you always see the second punch. So whenever there's a lot of defensive linemen moving, especially when it gets really loud here on 3rd down, there's always a first punch.
3rd and 18. In motion, Kaplinger. Mirandagomo in trouble, scrambling. He's tackled to the ground. Martin Brown. It's a loss of 1. 4th and 19. Nice tackle there for Brown, his 2nd tackle for loss on the season.
And that was a really well-executed tackle by Brown. This can be really dangerous. He was really precise or where he put his hands to get that tackle down. We want to be really careful around those shoulder pads, especially against the helmet after getting flagged with a face mask just earlier in the game.
Well, you saw just how many purple jerseys were surrounding the one Knight. Here's the punt, and more trouble for Tyler Wilson. That ball is not going to make it to the 50-yard line, and once again, the Coyotes will have excellent starting position here late in this first quarter.
And as wonky as the first punt looked, that went 13 yards, this one only racking up to 11. So the Coyotes now start in Knight territory.
So the ball at the 47. And has been efficient on both drives so far. 4 plays was the last one on the touchdown scoring drive. Williams taking it himself past the 40, getting to the 30, and he'll get wrapped up out of bounds right around the 29-yard line as a Heatherly All-State Coyote first down.
Simply scanning his options, looking to see who the check is. I believe the main target there was looking to be Ace Traylor. He did not have him in the slot, so instead he saw the gap created there by Lashem Nianti, just blitzed right forward. Ronald Bell in the extra block. Big gain for Zai.
Williams had 11 carries last week for 52 yards against the Cardinals. And also, just like not throwing a passing touchdown, he didn't rush in a touchdown last year, first time all season long. Timeout called here. Oh, pardon me, into the first quarter. Got to pay attention to the clock every now and then. 14-0 Coyotes. We'll take a break on Coyote Vision.
With a score, Independence 0, your Coyotes 14.
In the heart of our town, where tradition meets progress, lies a bank that understands the value of community. Texas owned, Texas run, Texas values. We're proud to be a part of our vibrant Anna community, making local decisions that matter to you. We will always be Texans, committing to serving you with integrity and dedication. Experience the strength of a true community bank. Texas Bank. Local decisions, local people, local bank.
Ready to go to start the second quarter. 1st and 10. Ziondre Williams aiming for the end zone in double coverage and almost dropped it in the bucket for Gentry, just out of his reach. And it'll be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Williams, he went for gold on the play and almost had Gentry.
And Gentry initiated the contact at the beginning. He was being guarded by the defensive back, Zaire Weekly. And Weekly was looking to drag along, at least had a hand or two on him as he was going down. But since the contact was initiated, that was fair game.
Williams drops back. He'll throw it up the middle. Caught by Traylor. Sheds one tackler and just walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Anna. A Melissa feed and seed. Coyote touchdown. Ace Traylor has his 3rd touchdown of the season.
Catches it right in the slot, then dribbles a night, slides right into the end zone, and there is a flag on the play, getting caught for that dance at the end.
PAT unit is out there. Well, now we really get to see what Desmar Marquin's kickoff leg can do.
Oh, yeah.
For that. He'll have the extra point here. It's 20-0 Coyotes. Ace Traylor with a catch up the middle and able to dispose of a night and walk into the end zone. Marquin with the extra point. 21-0. Anna with 11:43 to go in this half.
Really well-oiled Anna offense so far on these drives. Yes, they've been relatively high play count, but it's sticking around the 7 to 8 play count range. That's just about the range that you want. You really get to assess a defense, and that's just teetering on the line on before your players start to get fatigued out there.
It's a nice job by Traylor entering the ball game. 137 yards receiving for him this season, adding to his totals here tonight. Yeah, good start for Anna. Obviously, we talked about it in our brief pregame show, just how tough the last 2 games have been. 4-point loss to Lovejoy in that 66-62 shootout. And then a 21-18 loss last week to Melissa. And Anna both times had opportunities to essentially walk off with a victory in those ball games.
So now looking ahead towards this, and remember, there was an unsportsmanlike on the celebratory dance from Traylor, so that pushes the kickoff back. But talking about the previous games, I mean, this one is essentially a must-win. You have too many superlatives. Homecoming here tonight, there's a huge crowd against an opponent in the Independence Knights. This is one that Anna has had in a big red marker, must win for the whole season.
Well, counting buys and all that, Anna right now in District 4 in 5A2, one of 3 teams that doesn't have a win yet. Fair catch called by Ethan Stutzman on the Maraquin kickoff. 11:43 to go in this second quarter. 21-0 is the lead for the Anna Coyotes. Now, Independence ready to start their third drive of the game, see if they can get their offense started in this second quarter.
Really have not seen too much yet of Ryder Grajo. He does lead the team in rushing yards, 368 on the year, although that doesn't really lead that much over Marinda Gomo. So essentially there's 2 running backs back there, but still Marinda Gomo taking the majority of the carries so far here tonight.
5 carries, 21 yards for Grajo so far. And snap, but whistles. Flag on the far side. Wyatt Carter called for the false start. Another Texas Bank overdraft notice penalty served to Independence. So now 1st and 15, unfortunately for the Knights. Starting in a rough spot. Ball back to the 20. Snap. And the Coyote defense once again smothering Miranda Gomo.
And there really just was no pickup for Shamar Boykins. He was able to go in to the backfield essentially undeterred. You see him on the right side. There's just no pickup, just blows right by his man. And then it also looked like Brown was there to finish it off.
2nd and 15 from the 20 for Independence. Miranda Gomo in trouble. He'll scramble to the right, out of the pocket. He'll take it himself, and Austin Crowley, the first Coyote to get to him, tackles him inbounds. They keep the clock going. A gain of 4, 3rd and 11.
In a great form solo tackle. You can see here Crowley chasing him down, and then here's the wrestling technique. He grabs the under cling on the leg and makes sure to get both shoulders down inbounds to keep that clock running.
Good to see Crowley. Had a great game last week against Melissa. Didn't see him much against Lovejoy, but Crowley making a difference here against Independence tonight at Coyote Stadium on a beautiful night. Low 80s when we started, and we've got a flag, and they're going to go ahead and blow this one dead. Caden Banks tackled Miranda Gomo. Ball came out, but they stopped play. This flag is going to be on Anna. It might have been Banks who had the initial jump, but Coyotes are pretty eager there on that play. So that'll make it from... That'll set up 3rd and 11. Well, actually, pardon me, it should be shorter than that. It'll be 3rd and 7.
And now the Knights bringing in a big blocking body in Kason Roberts, number 22, listed as a tight end. He's set up on the far left side of the offensive line.
Fake the pass, batted. Williams didn't know where it was. That is incomplete. It fell right behind Cash Williams after he batted it. That would have been something.
I would say that's his 2nd deflection of the night. You combine that with the punt with what just happened. Man, what a highlight if he was able to see that one above his head. It just had an awkward bounce off of Williams' hand.
Well, and Demarion Gaston was over there as well.
You're right.
Was it 26 or 25? Couldn't tell. The 26 number has rotated a few times this season for the Coyotes.
So have our rosters. We're on roster number about 8 now.
Here's the punt. And this ball is going to be let go by the Coyote return team, and it'll settle out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. So 3 drives for Independence. They all result in punts, and the Coyotes to take it. That's a 30-yard punt for Independence. Well, not a bad start for these Coyotes. We were talking about it earlier, needing a win, starting 0-2 in district play. As of tonight, Frisco Emerson 3-1, Melissa 3-0. They're the top two teams in district play. And these Frisco Independence Knights 2-1 as well. They've had a good start to their district play this season. Empty back, Williams a snap, steps up, throws it up the middle. He's got Trailer once again, and he'll get tackled down in the Andy Torres State Farm red zone.
Man, what a step up for Zai. First off, space created, right guard and right tackle. Lashem, Nianti, and Rivera making that space. He steps forward in the pocket, absolute dot to Ace Trailer.
That's one of the prettiest passes we've seen, 42 yards to Trailer, and yes, you just saw that. That's, by our eyes, that's one of the best passes we've seen from Zion Dre Williams.
I mean, that spiral did not waver one bit.
Well, you really haven't seen him do that too much. Stepped up into the pocket to make that throw. Low snap, handoff to Chumley, and Chumley gets into the end zone. Chumley, 15 yards up the middle, touchdown for the Coyotes.
And really did not have to battle anybody on this one at all. It seems like just arms and elbows being thrown at him, but really no body impeding progress. And off of a low snap, too, it looked like Zai dropped that snap in the beginning. Still able to convert. Chumley gets it.
Well, that didn't take long at all. I think you said that earlier, actually.
Right.
Another drive. And it is already 27-0. And we'll see if Maraquin can knock this extra point in. He does. 28-0. Anna Coyotes. Great start for Anna. Let's go and take a break. Thanks to some of our sponsors here on Coyote Vision. Stop paying for overdraft fees. Texas Bank has many options to help you save that money for Coyote Spirit gear. When you're ready for some good eating, you're ready for Crow's Country Cafe. When it comes to insurance, we're the winning team. Heatherly Agency. Making dreams come true, Bloomfield Homes. In your corner and around the corner, Andy Torres State Farm Agency. Call for a quote today. Serving authentic Greek food in downtown Anna at Kalamaki's Greek Restaurant. City Park, where everyone feels at home. The Body Shop, you're driving home our reputation. If you're feeling hungry, don't hesitate. Come to Roma's Italian. 8:52 to go. In this second quarter, 28-0. Coyotes. Maraquin the kickoff. Mackenzie West. And he'll get stopped at the 17. They'll give him the 18-yard line.
At the 18-yard line.
So here comes the defense once again for the Coyotes.
Handoff left side. Crowley with the tackle for the Coyotes. Gain of about 2.
Clock ticking.
Handoff left side this time. Grajo with the carry. Cash Williams with the tackle for the Coyotes. And that'll bring up another 3rd down.
Well, I thought we'd let Pete Kane take the reins for a play or two on the public
Really
address play-by-play.
Just giving you the immersive experience, what it's like to really be here.
So 7:45 to go, 28-0 Coyotes. As we've got a 3rd and 6 upcoming for Independence. A couple attacks up the middle by Grajo, trying to find a way to move this offense downfield. Ball loose, and Logan Miranda-Gomo, good job to pick it back up, but then he is swarmed by the front 7 by the Coyotes. It's a loss, maybe about 5 yards, and it's 4th down.
And Pharrell Brown with the tornado tackle essentially is what it was. And really, Frisco Independence has been averaging, looks like about just over 1 interception a game. I mean, more than 1 turnover a game is bound to happen for Independence going off of their last couple games. So I bet they're a bit tentative whenever it comes to their play calls, especially against these Anna Coyotes.
This is a dangerous spot for Independence. We've already seen some trouble on the punts, and they're deep right at the 5, and nice job there by Tyler Wilson to get it away. And this ball bobbled, and it is loose right around the 46-yard line, and Independence comes up with it.
Punt is muffed, covered up by the Knights.
Muffed punt there for the Coyotes. And Independence catches a break. So they'll get going from the 44. .6:31 to go in this second quarter. And so 1st and 10. Miranda-Gomo dropping back to pass, going to the left side, and nice catch, Mackenzie West leaping up in the air.
That pass is complete down the left sideline.
Guarded by Eric Bowen, and Mackenzie West, that's his 27th reception on the season, came into the game over 550 yards catching and 5 touchdowns. That's the biggest play of the night for the Knights.
Shows you really can't fall asleep when it comes to the passing game.
Well, this is their first play in Coyote territory in this game. Miranda-Gomo spinning around defenders, and George Rogers lays out a big hit. It is a 1st down for the Knights. And a little bit of energy now shown by Independence and the Knights, trying to get on the board here with less than 6 minutes to go in this half.
And that's 2 straight 1st downs for Frisco so far, at least back-to-back.
Four wide receivers, and Noah Skinner is the running back next to Miranda-Gomo. Immediately throw to the left side, pass caught by West, and 2 Coyotes to avoid, and shoestring tackle from what it came down to for the Coyotes. Eric Bowen over there covering Mackenzie West.
And Bowen just stood his ground. The pass is over there on the left side. It's kind of a pick and roll situation. You take the safety up top and force just a little bit of miscommunication. 1 second is all they really needed, but Bowen stood in his tracks and got around, you're right, Josh, gator rolling on that one leg.
So 2nd down and 4. And the ball is on the 7. Miranda-Gomo gets through a couple Coyotes, fights his way forward.
Up the middle, down to the 1-yard line.
I think Gasson was the one that finally got to Miranda-Gomo.
With that extra push at the end, it looked like.
Either way, it's a 1st down, so now that sets up 1st and goal from the 1. Less than 4.5 to go in this half. Coyotes up by 4 scores. Independence trying to get on the board.
And both Grajo and Miranda-Gomo back there.
Play is right at the line, and it looks like Grajo got in for the touchdown, as him and Miranda-Gomo essentially were sharing the ball as they crossed the line. That's a touchdown for Independence to make it 28-6.
And you'll see on the connection, you're right, Josh. I mean, you said it, really just sharing the ball. It's like passing the baton as you're crossing the finish line. That's practically what it was for Grajo, able to get in there on the extra push in, and they had Noah Skinner up inside the offensive line as well.
They're going to go for two here, as it's 28-6. And it's Miranda Gomo who takes it in himself for the two-point conversion. 28-8 makes it a 20-point game. 4:08 to go in this half.
Practically the same play, using Grajo up in front with that handoff.
And we'll go ahead and take a break here on Coyote Vision.
Take advantage of Hutchins Plumbing and Air Conditioning's Fall Startup Special. From now until December 31st, you can get a complete check on your heating system for just $79. Right now is the perfect time to let our expert technicians check the efficiency, reliability, and safety of your heating system. So call today for our $79 Fall Startup Special. We'll ensure you stay warm and relaxed all winter long. Hutchins Plumbing and Air Conditioning.
Get it done right, right now.
$28-8, 4:08 to go in the second quarter here at Coyote Stadium. Appreciate everyone joining us here on Coyote Vision. Independence using a big penalty from Anna, a couple big plays as well to go down the field. 8 plays, 82 yards. Grajo with the 1-yard rush to make it 28-8.
And that one felt a little bit different too. It was the quickest drive from the Knights all day.
This ball fielded, and Josiah Smith is taking it from the 35. Flag comes flying in.
Josiah Smith with return for the Coyotes.
After the kick from Parker Bates. And we'll see what the flag is all about here. Anna called for the penalty, holding. That'll take him back 10 yards. 3:59 to go. Nash, we know the clock is not an issue here as we get close to the end of this second quarter.
Start first and 10 at their own 25-yard
Right,
line.
timeout, or excuse me, the Coyotes not needed to have taken a timeout thus far into the game. And you're right, time really not an issue so far for Zy.
28-8, 3:59 left. Zandre Williams so far 6 for 8, 75 yards here this evening. Here's a screen pass. Ashton Ansley. Big time speed from Ansley as he gets to the 39-yard line, trying to break through two Knights, including Mackenzie West and Gianna Giacomin.
This is really where you see the hard work that occurs outside of the field come into play. That play and those yards after the catch from Ansley really don't happen without those long hours in the weight room and especially on the practice field. The fact he was able to power through those two tackles and still get tackled out of bounds, and it looked like he kind of wanted them to tackle him. Worked out really well.
Ansley had 5 catches last week against Melissa, and Bell drops the ball on the right side in front of the sideline. Incompletion, 2nd and 10. Well, it seems like Zandre trying to get everybody involved here, especially in this first half. And he'll throw this one up the middle, and there's Nylander. Speaking of trying to get everybody involved, Nylander with the catch. That's his first one tonight. Nylander 3 catches last week against the Cardinals. First catch tonight. Now 15 on the season for one of the Coyote newcomers, Rowan Nylander. Right around 3 minutes to go.
And that's at least 5 different receivers targeted by Zy this game.
pitch over to Chumley. Nice blocking up the middle. Chumley exploding up the middle, still on his feet. I think he broke through 4 tackles there, and he'll fall to the ground right at the 35-yard line. Big gain from Edward Chumley.
It didn't matter what contact he was feeling, just going up through. Look at Peyton Miller keeping up with Chumley as he headed up the field. That's what got him a lot of the extra yards, but Chumley just able to run through razor blades on these other tackles. Doesn't affect him whatsoever.
Chumley already with a pair of touchdowns here tonight. Williams, screen to the right side. Michael Kennedy, and he's got enough for a first down, and he's finally wrestled to the ground.
Swing pass out to number 19, Kennedy.
And as that play was developing, Rowan Nylander was being used as a screener, as a heavy screen play over for Kennedy. And Nylander gets tasked with the holding. You see it there just going over on the right.
We do have a flag, and everybody's walking back the other way.
During the play, holding, number 9 of the offense. 18-yard penalty to the spot of the foul.
Well, you were so adamant to talk about Rowan Nylander there, and got called for the hold there, Nash.
Just wanted to give at least
it's
good
all right.
information.
Hey, it's all right.
I'm just here to benefit.
The clock is running, 2 minutes to go, and it's now turned into what is really going to be 1st and 18 from the spot of the hold. Coyotes have all 3 of their timeouts. Williams back to pass from midfield, steps up, throws, and the catch incomplete.
That pass is incomplete.
Trying to get the ball over to Ace Traylor, who's had a very solid night this evening.
And that pass was just a little bit too far out from his receiver's box, having to jump out from that one. And yes, he did come down with it in his hands, but pressuring it up against the ground caused that one to be incomplete. And the Coyotes now moving more towards an air raid. You can see how spread out they are, and Frisco is recovering accountably. They're only rushing 3 now.
One of the Coyotes' helmets comes off. Nylander with the catch, still on his feet. He stayed in bounds, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. He never gave up on the play, and Anna scores it. There is a flag down way back at the line of scrimmage. Now remember,
Personal foul, face mask, number 53 of the defense. Penalty decline, result of the play, touchdown.
so Melissa Feed and Seed Coyote touchdown, even with one of the Coyotes getting his helmet ripped off at the line of scrimmage. And what a play by Nylander there.
Absolutely. So Nianti was over there on the right side. He was able to stay forward. Even with this helmet off, he was still providing that extra block. And Nylander, just with stilts in his toes, able to stay down on the sideline, stay in, and get it.
Couple career nights as Marquin's able to put it through the uprights for the extra point, 35-8. As we've got 1:28 to go. There's a look at the replay. Nylander staying in bounds on the left side. Nylander, by the way, that effort, first career touchdown as a Coyote, Rowan Nylander.
Boom.
Well, this is what these Coyote fans have come to expect. Obviously, Anna state champions last year, that high-flying offense, that's such a terrific defense as well. Kind of going back to last year, what we've seen some shades of tonight. The offense really able to move the ball down the field. Seen some big defensive plays as well.
Absolutely. I mean, we haven't matched up to the level that Chumley has had in the past 2 games, recording over 5 sacks in the past 2 games. But you're right, a lot of defensive plays. And last year, if you want to talk about storylines, Cash Williams with 2 deflections on the night tonight. He was definitely known for that in last year's defense.
Ace Traylor, season high in reception yards, 3 catches, 97 yards. Obviously, Rowan Nylander just now getting his first touchdown, and Michael Kennedy getting involved in the offense, making 2 catches here tonight. He had his first career catch last week against the Melissa Cardinals.
So this one looks really weird, Josh. So the kick is set up on the opposing 45. So this one is going to be a moon ball.
I mean, if Marroquin goes for it, he might hit the band. And why not? Chip it up, see what happens. And if the ball is loose, why not? And Independence able to hang on to it.
Kickoff recovered by the Knights. And
Bo Brown
that all
certainly
came
gave
from
it his best.
that all came from that face mask on the Nylander touchdown. There's a look.
So kind of take it like that was an and one, essentially, but for a touchdown and a kickoff.
So Independence will have the ball at the 22-yard line. Time obviously a factor. 1:28 left to go. They have 2 timeouts remaining. See how Nick Stokes wants to handle this. Throw, and Mackenzie West makes the catch, immediately tackled by Zay Gentry.
The catch. Zay Gentry with the tackle for the Coyotes.
And I believe Mackenzie West has brought down every single ball that he's been targeted for so far this game.
Going to get a timeout here called late in this second half. 35-8 Coyotes, 1:19 to go. Let's take some time to thank some of our sponsors here on Coyote Vision.
At Adon Complete Air Conditioning and Heating, we care about the air our hometown breathes, ensuring your family's health and comfort. Just like we support our local Coyotes, we're your hometown HVAC team, always here for you. And with the cold around the corner, don't forget our fall safety check special, keeping you cozy all season. Join our maintenance plan for only $12 a month per unit. Peace of mind and priority service year-round. Adon Complete Air Conditioning and Heating, where quality, community, and comfort come together. Let's go Coyotes. Community and comfort come together. Let's go.
Timeout comes to an end. It was Anna who took the timeout. So 35-8, it'll be second down and 6 for Independence. The way this game has flown so far, I think coaching staff for the Coyotes, they think they can get the ball back with enough time to potentially put up another score. Here's a throw, and it's caught by West, short of midfield. Another great catch by Mackenzie West, as he is finally tackled down by Aiden Palmer.
Out past the 45.
And he was practically in double coverage there as Palmer had his back turned, but Israel Johnson was on the cover, and he kind of pushed off to create that space on the curl route to cut back and get that pass.
Another quick throw. West makes the catch. And now we're seeing the Mackenzie West that was advertised to us over the last few games that we saw from Independence. He had 6 receptions, a touchdown, 96 yards against Liberty in their win a week ago, 35-14.
Hands don't lie, ball don't lie. You really see the fundamentals peeking through for Mackenzie West.
Stops the clock, 55 seconds left to go. And 2nd and 7. Randagogo moving to the right. Big hit by the Coyotes. Marion Gaston.
Pulls it down, goes right side. Net and squared up by number 25.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by Anna.
And that offensive line just collapsed immediately, and that could have been really dangerous for Marin DeGomo and Williams with the first contact.
Well, I thought after that big play from Mackenzie West, that was going to wipe out Anna trying to get the ball back. But now, 41 seconds left to go. You've set up a 3rd down. Should you get the stop, should you make a play in the backfield, then you would force Independence to give you the ball back.
And with Mackenzie West being so dominant, at least in this late drive, and being the main target for Marin DeGomo, you almost expect the main way to shut them down and prevent a score going into halftime is simply double coverage. Although West fought over that on his first catch of this drive.
3rd and 6 at the 49 is how we have Independence.
And Zay Gentry is going to take the assignment on Mackenzie West.
Shotgun formation. Throwing to the left, that's a miscommunication as Cole Kaplinger
Pass falls incomplete. Bring it up
running more of a slot route to the post.
For the Knights.
And Miranda Gomo went for one of those down and outs. So 4th and 6. Clock is stopped. 36 seconds left. And a long discussion here.
Getting the play call and getting the signal. There's about 15 seconds left on the play clock, so plenty of time to figure out their 4th down plan of attack.
Well, Nick Stokes says at this formation, they're going to go for it here. 4th and 6. Throw to the left, and it's over the head of Ryder Grajo. There's 33 seconds left. It's a turnover on downs. And you would think it would be just a simple kneel down for these Coyotes, but you never know.
And Chumley is in the middle of this huddle. Ace Trailer also looking to be a part of this 33-second drill, if you will, starting on the 50, just behind the 50, actually. So notable names, and you've got Nylander and Bell out on the right.
By the way, it is homecoming night. Stick around on Coyote Vision. They will announce homecoming at King and Queens immediately as we start halftime. Here's a throw to the left side, caught by Ansley. Clock stops, 29 seconds left. Ansley has his 3rd catch tonight.
And this is really where you learn how to get these checkdowns. I hope these guys were watching the Atlanta Falcons game last night, really learning the art of Kirk Cousins and getting those quick passes out of bounds and advancing.
2nd and 2. Williams dropping back. Has time, has space, throw to the left, caught once again. There's Ansley again, now 4 catches for him. 23 seconds left to go. This is all about the defensive scheme, taking what they're going to give you. That's exactly what Zollinger Williams and Ashton Ansley are doing on these last 2 plays.
And there certainly is a precise connection going on. Trailer moves sides now on the left.
Coyotes have 1 timeout remaining. Williams scrambling away. Pass thrown to Chumley. Plenty of space. Still on his feet. Down to the 15-yard line. 15 seconds left. And the clock is stopped to move the chains. Now they'll start it, and they're going to get a snap away. 12 seconds. Williams. Coyotes trying to score. Here's the throw to the end zone. Bell, did he hang on to it? Yes, he did! Touchdown for the Coyotes! They only needed 36 seconds, and they do it in 32.
Bell in the back of the end zone for another Melissa Feed and Seed.
It's a Melissa Feed and Seed Coyote touchdown. Ronald Bell has his 3rd touchdown of the season.
And Bell fighting through the contact from Noah Klein, who we highlighted earlier in the game. Bell initiated the contact, so hands were being thrown as the ball was getting over to that wide receiver cornerback duo. Bell comes down with it, ending the first half in swift motion.
Yeah, exclamation point by this Coyote offense. You knew they weren't going to kneel that ball down. 42-8, Marquin bangs in the extra point.
And executed really well. They didn't use a single timeout in that drive. Every single thing was set up in that previous huddle beforehand. So no timeouts, 2 passes, 2 out routes to Ashton Ansley that hit out of bounds. That stopped the clock. And then Chumley barreled forward. And if you saw along this bench line, a lot of the players were making the spike sign, or just the down the ball so that the clock can stop, but they went ahead with the pass and hit Bell.
Bell had a season-high 9 receptions last week against the Cardinals. That was his second catch here tonight. He had the very first catch of the ball game way back in the first quarter. 42-8. Great first half here for the Anna Coyotes, trying to get their first ever win in District 4 5A Division 2. You knew there was going to be a good response from this Coyote team after what essentially was a very painful ending a week ago in Melissa. A little bit of controversy there. We don't have to get into that. but you knew they'd be fired up to play. And that's exactly what we've seen here tonight.
And in that game, there weren't really a lot of learning scenarios that they could really dedicate time to. So that play, just very valuable.
Squib kick, and oh boy, hang on to it, Mackenzie West. And the clock's at 0. This should end the half. And the Coyotes are headed to the locker room. Very busy halftime ahead. 42-8 Coyotes. Stick with us here on Coyote Vision. Baylor Scott and White Medical Center McKinney. The power to live better. Get it done right now with Hutchins Plumbing and AC. Come visit Freedom Flex Car Wash, Anna's veteran and first responder owned facility where cleanliness, care, and customer experience is their mission. Texas Bank, proudly serving Texas communities for 50 years. Adon Complete, your hometown MVP for comfort all season long.
Give a warm round of applause for our exceptional court, Eric Bowen, Dana Estrada, Demarion Harden, Ariana Hager, Zyron Favorite Jones, Otto Mbosawo, and Ariel Sims. Each of these remarkable students has contributed their talents and spirit to our school community, and we're excited to celebrate them tonight. Our students have voted. The polls are in. Not only will the king and queen receive their crown and sash, but they will also receive a spa gift certificate and gift baskets courtesy of Coco Wellness Spa, presented by Coco and Stephanie Romero. Now to our king. To crown our king is last year's homecoming queen, Grace Uwera. And our 2024 homecoming king is Eric Bowen. Grace will also be crowning this year's homecoming queen. This year's homecoming queen is Dana Estrada.
At Adon Complete Air Conditioning and Heating, we care about the air our hometown breathes. ensuring your family's health and comfort. Just like we support our local Coyotes, we're your hometown HVAC team, always here for you. And with the cold around the corner, don't forget our fall safety check special, keeping you cozy all season. Join our maintenance plan for only $12 a month per unit. Peace of mind and priority service year-round. Adon Complete Air Conditioning and Heating, where quality, community, and comfort come together. Let's go Coyotes.
You are not a number. You're not a 2 o'clock appointment. You are not a prescription. Or a name on a chart. You're not one of many. You are one of one.
In the heart of our town, where tradition meets progress, lies a bank that understands the value of community. Texas owned, Texas run, Texas values. We're proud to be a part of our vibrant Anna community, making local decisions that matter to you. We will always be Texans, committing to serving you with integrity and dedication. Experience the strength of a true community bank. Texas Bank. Local decisions, local people, local bank.
Take advantage of Hutchins Plumbing and Air Conditioning's Fall Startup Special. From now until December 31st, you can get a complete check on your heating system for just $79. Right now is the perfect time to let our expert technicians check the efficiency, reliability, and safety of your heating system. So call today for our $79 Fall Startup Special. We'll ensure you stay warm and relaxed all winter long. Hutchins Plumbing and Air Conditioning.
Get it done right, right now.
If you build it, they will come.
Since 2008, the Anna ISD Education Foundation has worked in partnership with the school board and the school district staff to help further opportunities for Anna ISD students. We are a 501(c)(3) not-for-profit corporation chartered to enhance and invest in educational excellence in the Anna Independent School District. Our programs include grants for great ideas for teachers and principals, and continuing education scholarships for teachers and students. These activities are made possible through generous donations from corporate partners, parents, AISD employees, private grants, and community organizations. Please visit our website at annaisd.org to find out how you can support the Anna Education Foundation.
Stop paying for overdraft fees. Texas Bank has many options to help you save that money for Coyote Spirit Gear. When you're ready for some good eating, you're ready for Crow's Country Cafe. When it comes to insurance, we're the winning team, Heatherly Agency. Making dreams come true, Bloomfield Homes. In your corner and around the corner, Andy Torres State Farm Agency. Call for a quote today. Serving authentic Greek food in downtown Anna at Kalamaki's Greek Restaurant. City Park, where everyone feels at home. The Body Shop, your driving home our reputation. If you're feeling hungry, don't hesitate. Come to Roma's Italian. Baylor Scott and White Medical Center McKinney, the power to live better. Get it done right now with Hutchins Plumbing and AC. Come visit Freedom Flex Car Wash, Anna's veteran and first responder owned facility where cleanliness, care, and customer experience is their mission. Texas Bank, proudly serving Texas communities for 50 years. Adon Complete, your hometown MVP for comfort all season long.
Sahisnu Satish and Amruta Kota Kota. Tonight, the Independence Band will perform all of their 2024 contest show entitled This Shining Night. We invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the sights and sounds of the Independence High School Marching Band. gentlemen, the Independence High School Marching Band. The Independence High School Band is under the direction of Daniel King and Danny Brock. Percussion is directed by Bradley Baird and Sam Cook. And the color guard is directed by Taylor Tucker. Our section of the week is the Drum Majors. Outstanding Rookie Marchers of the Week, Samskruth Barata, Jackson Neighbors, Nathan Suyong, Maharth Patel, and James Feliciano. Outstanding Upperclassmen Marchers of the Week, Carolyn Hinkson. Percussionists of the Week, Shriyan Vuturi. Our color guard member of the week, Anushri Kunti. Let's have another round of applause for the Independence High School Marching Band.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For your halftime enjoyment, please welcome to the field the award-winning Anna High School Cayet drill team. Starting down the field are the 2024-2025 dance officers. On your left, Junior Lieutenant Cambry Johnson. On your right, Senior Lieutenant Carla Martinez. And in the center, two-time captain Ray Del Bosque Center. The Cayet's social representatives are Aaliyah Abrams, Mackenzie Shaw, Tegan Scarborough, and the Cayets would like to give a shout out to our fantastic socials, the work they do hard behind the scenes, oh my. The Cayet of the week are Natalia Lopez and Isabel Zarate. Tonight they will be performing their traditional homecoming high kick routine to a popular band tune, The Horse. Cayets are under the direction of Ms. Whitney Wilson. The Cayet's Drill Team would like to thank the following sponsors for their love and support: McAllister's Deli, XXL Sales and Marketing, Coco Wellness Spa, Kids Quest Therapy, Carrying Heavily with Allstate, and Home Team Pediatric Therapy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. In continuing your halftime entertainment, Anna High School is proud to present the 2023 Camp Conference 4A State Bronze Medal award-winning Anna Coyote Marching Band. This week's Guard Member of the Week is Alexa Rodriguez. Tonight for your halftime entertainment, the Coyote Marching Band would perform their UIL competition show entitled Fantasy. Featured performers are Veronica Rodriguez Morales, Anna Bolcanari, Richard Delatorre, Chloe Wilson, Chandler Lichnowsky, Colton Roper, Andrew Walls, Jack Hopper, and Avery Jones. Ladies and gentlemen, under the field direction of Assistant Drum Majors Matthew Accarenti, Kylie Carter, Camila Cortez, and Head Drum Major Veronica Rodriguez Morales, please put your hands together for your 2023 Conference 4A Medal Award-winning Anna Coyote Marching Band. Justin Wallace is the Director of Bands for Anna ISD. Assistant Directors are Jaleel Solis, Marcus Lutz, Damian Waits, and Isaac Palermo. The Coyote Band would like to thank the vast collective of amazing people that contribute to our production each year. From students to parents to teachers to administrators and school board members, we could not do it without your support. Now let's hear it one more time for your 2023 State Bronze Medal Award-winning Anna Coyote Marching Band.
What a halftime it was here on Coyote Vision. And hey, congratulations to Eric Bowen, homecoming king, as you saw here on Coyote Vision, cornerback for the Anna Coyotes. Hey, 2 years in a row that the homecoming king has been on the Anna Coyote football squad. Remember, it was Sean Steens last year getting homecoming king. Well, anyway, let's talk football here as we welcome you back. Coyotes making the run out 42-8. Your halftime score, absolute domination from the Coyotes in that first half. 348 total yards of offense, just 112 for Frisco Independence. Anna using 107 yards rushing, 241 on the passing side. Ziondre Williams was 14 of 18, 3 touchdowns. Edward Chumley on the ground, 55 yards rushing, pair of touchdowns for him. Ziondre Williams, he ran in a touchdown, 3 carries for 52 yards. And the wide receivers, Ziondre Williams did an excellent job spreading the ball around tonight. Ace Traylor, 3 catches, 97 yards. He's got a touchdown. Rowan Nylander, his first career Coyote touchdown, 2 catches for 49 yards. Ashton Ansley, 48 yards receiving on 4 catches. Ronald Bell with the most recent touchdown, 2 catches, 21 yards. Edward Chumley has a reception, and Michael Kennedy has 2 receptions for Anna, and the defense has come up very strong as well for the Coyotes, Nash.
And there really has been a full team effort on the defensive side, leading your team in tackles, Josiah Smith and Cash Williams with both over 5. We've also seen Austin Crowley be heavily involved in this defense. More likely than not, it's either Crowley or Ryan Tsutsumi, who is the first contact on some of these tackles. Cash Williams with 2 deflections so far in this game, 1 on a punt, the other on a pass, making it a 4th down. Defense has really been the star of the show.
Desmar Marquin kicks it off. It'll be returned by Mackenzie West, and he doesn't have far to go as he'll get wrapped up by the Coyotes, and Independence starts their second half first drive from the 19-yard line.
And as you said during the halftime, Josh, Anna has been doing an amazing job. 6 different receivers have receiving yards so far for Anna, but whenever you look on the Frisco Independence side, only 1.
So here comes the second half, 11:55 on the clock, and it'll be Logan Marendagomo. Shotgun formation. He's going to take it himself, spinning around. He gets wrapped up from behind by one of the Coyotes, and a gain of 1.
Bought down at the 21-yard line. Martin Brown and Cash Williams combined to make that stop.
So obviously, District 4, 5A Division II play. I forgot to do this last week. There was one game last night in district play. Frisco Emerson has no trouble with Frisco Liberty. 60-6 was the final yesterday as Emerson moved to 3-1 in the standings. Snap back. Here's a throw deep down the left side, and it's going to be out of the reach of both Eric Bowman, the Coyote defender, and Mackenzie West, who we really saw make some great plays there, especially towards the latter part of that first half.
Right, really showing how his positioning gets him the numbers. His route running, second to none really on everybody out of this Frisco Independence team. He really earns that #1 receiver spot.
Prosper Walnut Grove, who's 2-0 in district play, they lead Frisco Memorial at the half 49-14 as we have a flag on this 3rd and 8. And that is going to be a penalty on Independence, and that is a Texas Bank overdraft notice penalty. And perhaps the game of the night, Melissa and Lovejoy tied up 21-21. Melissa 3-0, Lovejoy 2-0. Of course, that is a district play. It's a 42-8 score here. And with that false start penalty brings them back 3rd and 13. And another whistle. And this is a delay of game. And another Texas Bank overdraft notice penalty.
Facing all kinds of self-inflicted wounds deep in their own territory.
So this now sets up a 3rd and 18. We've only seen 1 or 2 big plays from Independence tonight. That came in essentially their second to last drive in the second half when they were able to get a Ryder Graggio rush into the end zone. And this play is actually going to be a loss of 2 as Graggio could not go anywhere. Defense comes up strong once again.
You're right, starting off strong with the first drive in the second half, really just picking up right where they left off. No nonsense.
So it's Tyler Wilson ready to punt on 4th and 20. And minimal rush from the Coyotes. Zay Gentry is back. Ball takes a hop. He'll field it from the 49-yard line. Down the right side, past the 35. Still on his feet and being pushed by members of both squads. And he'll fall forward. And the Coyotes are going to start the ball at the Knights' 21-yard line.
Excellent following there by our Coyote Vision crew, and you can see Gentry, once he gets that first block, he passes by Cash Williams, and then here's the extra push. Martin Brown pushing him forward along with Crowley to get those extra yards.
Well, we have a flag on the play, too. This is marked towards the end of the route, or the end of the play, I should say.
And it was thrown while the ball was called dead.
We've had a few dead ball fouls here tonight.
After the play, dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 8. Big fit, half the distance in the goal, first down.
So another Texas Bank overdraft notice penalty. That's 3 flags already on Independence here in this third quarter. And Anna, instead of starting at the 21, they're going to get to go to the 11-yard line.
So off of a healthy gain and then some with the penalty.
So the offense, short field to work with. See Bo Brown out there lined up on the left side of the line. Williams under center. Here's a throw into the end zone for Gentry. He's got it. Touchdown for the Coyotes. A Melissa feed and seed. Coyote touchdown. Zay Gentry has his 3rd receiving touchdown of the season.
And his first catch on the night for the touchdown. Now 7 total receivers who have caught a reception so far in this game. And that showed all signs of being a run. Chumley in the backfield. You had Zai. You just marked out Bo Brown, who was set up on the offensive line on the far left side. Gets it under center. Steps back. Just a fade route to Zay Gentry. Lands it right in his caressing arms.
Mara Quinn, the extra point, good to go. 49-8, exclamation point to start the second half for the Coyotes. We'll take a break. Let's see some of our fine sponsors here on Coyote Vision.
Take advantage of Hutchins Plumbing and Air Conditioning's Fall Startup Special. From now until December 31st, you can get a complete check on your heating system for just $79. Right now is the perfect time to let our expert technicians check the efficiency, reliability, and safety of your heating system. So call today for our $79 Fall Startup Special. We'll ensure you stay warm and relaxed all winter long. Hutchins Plumbing and Air Conditioning.
Get it done right, right now.
Precise pass by Zion Jerry Williams to Zay Gentry to get this second half going offensively for the Coyotes. 9:18 left to go in the third, and the score is 49-8. And you mentioned Nash, 4 different receivers making a touchdown grab tonight for the Coyotes.
Really using anybody. That playbook and that offense does not discriminate. If you are open, you will get the ball.
Mark win the kick, and fair catch by Ethan Stutzman.
Number 19, Ethan Stutzman.
I want to give a shout out to CJ Miller. Came by us during halftime. Got to visit the booth and got to spend a few minutes with CJ and his dad Clark Miller as well, coming by the booth. And it was nice to talk to CJ, currently playing for the Lamar Cardinals out of the Southland Conference, off to a good season. They actually start Southland Conference play next weekend. They're on bye this week as they'll travel to Nacogdoches to take on Stephen F. Austin. So good to meet CJ, and good luck to him in his freshman year playing in Division I football. Throw to the left side, and that is out of the hands of Tanush Salpikar. So 9:12 to go, and that'll set up 2nd and 10. So Logan Murandagomo, pardon me, at the half, 5 for 9, was actually 5 for 8. At the half. They don't throw much. He'll throw this time and nowhere to go, and he got knocked over, and I think Cash Williams is going to draw laundry here. Saw late there Cash Williams knocking over Logan Murandagomo. So there you go, roughing the passer. So that's an Anna penalty, and that'll move the ball up to the 40-yard line on the 15-yard penalty.
And now some switches being made on the defensive side. You've got Bryson Bardoff and Rashad Bowden now as the combination 2 middle linebackers on the defense, taking over the primarily Austin Crowley and Martin Brown filled holes.
Handoff to Grajo. Moderate gain as he's tackled to the ground by Josiah Smith. Talked a lot about Josiah Smith in that first half. One of the defensive leaders now on this team, over 43 tackles on the season.
Josiah Smith there on the tackle for the Coyotes.
And 7 tackles on the day with that one just there. I talked about earlier how much he's improved his tackling fundamentals going from last season to this season. We really only saw him on special teams during that state championship run, but now there's so much trust in Josiah. He's set up as the safety now along with George Rogers, but when it comes down to business, he will chase anybody down and get the tackle.
2nd and 4, and the pass is incomplete. Too far for Mackenzie West, and just out of the reach there for Cole Kaplinger, and that'll set up 3rd and 4 now. 8 minutes to go here in the third.
Certainly fit the gap. But you're right, and it looked like just close on this far side, Kaplinger was almost looking for West trying to get that catch, so he didn't all the way commit to it.
Tight formation, 2 receivers to the left for Independence. And Miranda Gomai is going backwards. Oh, and Josiah Smith, one of the Coyotes there, along with Cash Williams. And forward progress keeps it a 4th and 4.
So here's the snap. He gets it. He goes forward, and then Smith just levels him and brings him back. He keeps his forward momentum. But, man, Smith just going for that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu takedown right there.
Independence in no hurry. Clock ticking. Talking to some of the guys at halftime. If everything works out here as we have 4th and 4 and pressure coming, ball away, tipped in the air, batted forward, and Gentry almost able to bat it to himself, a little too far forward on the volleyball hit, and it'll be a turnover on downs, and the Anna offense comes back out with 7:12 to go here in the third. Good game for the confidence level of the defense. Good game for the offense as well to showcase what they can do, because let's face it, these opponents, non-district, district that Anna has played, it has not been easy. Taking on a 6A Oakland team from Tennessee. And then you've also taken on Lovejoy and Melissa, who consistently over the last couple years, sans maybe Lovejoy a season ago, one of the top 10 programs in all of the state. Here's a handoff to the near side. Michael Kennedy is going to get his rush, and he'll fall forward for a gain of 5 yards.
And definitely a morale booster, this one is, because when you take into account the previous games against both Melissa and Lovejoy combined with a bye, this team hasn't seen a win since Gunner, which happened just at the beginning of September. So,
yeah, nearly a month.
Nearly a month, yes.
Didn't have that problem last year.
Certainly not.
Kennedy once again in motion, and quite the fake up the middle, as I think it was Chumley who's the one who ended up getting it, and now that ball may have came loose, and they're going to say runner was down, Chumley was down. We saw Matthew Estrada, one of the linemen, come up with the loose ball, but the officials declare that runner was down.
And he was really pushing forward with Marcos Rivera and Rowan Nylander. Even though the runner was down, Nylander, first one to get on that ball.
It's a play we haven't seen Seth Parr and his offense use this season. Williams takes the snap, 1st and 10. He'll go to the right side. Chumley in open space, and he'll get to the sideline and out of bounds. And they're going to say he stepped out inside the 30. They'll mark him down at the 28. Remember, Chumley at the half, 5 carries, 55 yards, had 1 reception. And Chumley comes out of the game. Michael Kennedy staying in there.
And now knowing that you can set up Kennedy however wide you want him to be, and knowing how well he can do on the motion play, as we just saw from that handoff earlier.
Empty backfield. Williams in trouble, scrambles to the left, now scrambles to the right, and a lot of open space for Ziandre. Keeps it going inside the 10. He's in the Andy Torres State Farm red zone. A Heatherly All-State Coyote first down.
And there was so much action going on the left side. You can see Kennedy and Nylander. He's looking over there. In reality, it's all a ploy. There's just so much space. Tried to call back for an extra blocker, I think. Either that or just aggroing the opposing defensive backs. Either way, Zy Williams, big gain, get him in the red zone.
Williams had 52 yards rushing in the first half. Remember, he only had 52 yards rushing a game ago against Melissa, which was a season low. Clock ticking, play clock's at 5. And Williams takes it himself, throw to the left side, open receiver, but thrown just short. That was Ansley. As Ansley searching for his first touchdown of the night. Pass just a little bit low, right on the goal line, incomplete. And that'll be 2nd and goal.
And a little bit low. That would have required Ansley to cut back out of the end zone to catch that ball and then run back in. Just not really enough time for that. So now this is the important part, getting the communication across. That communication between those two players right there, what we saw at the end of the first half with those two out routes, saving time, that's the sign of a really good duo.
I remember Anna scored in 32 seconds towards the end of that first half. They'll throw it down to the end zone and caught by Ace Traylor. Had to adjust his route, makes the catch. And a nice pass from Ziondre Williams. That's a Melissa feed and seed. Coyote touchdown. Traylor has another. That's his second one tonight.
Great cutback and excellent route running from Traylor. Like you said, Josh, he had to cut back, adjust what he was doing in the middle of that one, had his arms stretched out. It's oddly enough really hard to run with your arms stretched out, but he made it look simple.
Marquin, the extra point is good. 4:52 left to go in the third quarter. Anna 56, Independence 8. Let's take a break. Let's thank some of our fine sponsors here on Coyote Vision.
At Adon Complete Air Conditioning and Heating, we care about the air our hometown breathes, ensuring your family's health and comfort. Just like we support our local Coyotes, we're your hometown HVAC team, always here for you. And with the cold around the corner, don't forget our fall safety check special, keeping you cozy all season. Join our maintenance plan for only $12 a month per unit. Peace of mind and priority service year-round. Adon Complete Air Conditioning and Heating, where quality, community, and comfort come together. Let's go Coyotes.
27, just starting the fourth quarter.
4:52 left to go here in the third at Coyote Stadium. 56-8 the score, as Ace Traylor just recorded his second touchdown of the night, and he has a season high, over 100 yards receiving for Ace Traylor. Coyotes ready to kick off. Still got a long ways to go in this one, Nash, but we're going to have a very interesting game next week as Anna will take on Frisco Emerson. They've had a strong start to their season, 3-1 in district play, 5-1 overall. That game will be in Frisco. That game will be at Toyota Stadium, which is the home of FC Dallas. So Anna will get to play in a brand new location next week against Frisco Emerson over at Toyota Stadium.
And if some of y'all aren't really familiar with exactly where these locations are going to be, pretty much for the rest of this season, starting from Lovejoy, it's going to go home, away for the rest of the season, finally ending with Liberty on November 8th.
We do not know the location of that game just yet on November 8th, the Liberty-Anna game. 1st and 10 for Independence. Handoff to Ryder Graggio, and just like what happened in the first half, he gets wrapped up very quickly. No gain for Graggio. He's now got 13 carries and just 27 yards on the ground. Does have the only Independence touchdown of the night.
Bowden there for the tackle for the Coyotes.
And really the biggest problem for Frisco Independence has been accuracy when throwing to receivers other than Mackenzie West. West just turns out to be in the correct position every single time.
Miranda Gomo trying to get through pressure, completes the catch this time, and big tackle made. That's going to be enough for a first down. Catch made by Cole Kaplinger, as that's his 16th catch of the season, first one tonight.
Really impressive pocket awareness there from Miranda Gomo. I would love to see his footwork. You can tell that's the ladder drill really peeking in right there. He had some of the pressure coming from the left side, from the left edge rusher, had to step forward and step right, and then throw it all the way across his body to hit Kaplinger in the middle.
Graggio with some space up the middle, and wrapped up by about 4 or 5 Coyotes. Everybody getting away. Making sure nothing else came out of that. Saw Kason Roberts' helmet come off. He's got to exit the game for one play.
First defender for the Coyotes into that.
And it'll be 2nd and 5. Clock ticks on.
And the defensive line is kept pretty much the same for Anna. Shamar Boykins, Draylon McMahon, Caden Banks, and also Pharrell Brown on the left side.
Well, we're not seeing nearly as many offensive players on the field here in this second half like we've seen the last few games from these Coyotes. Here's a Mackenzie West run, and he's going to have plenty for a first down out of bounds short of the 40, and that's a first down for Independence.
Coyote territory, taken out of bounds at the 47-yard line.
So they'll have a snap in Coyote territory, as it'll be 1st and 10. They'll say he stepped out of bounds at the 47-yard line. And Logan Mirandagomo goes back to his coaches, gets the play call. Talked about Nick Stokes, head coach of Independence in his 2nd season. Handoff, Graggio running sideways, and George Rogers there able to cause the disruption and knock down Ryder Graggio after a gain of 3 yards.
Not able to beat George Rogers running laterally, able to track him down. And we saw George Rogers a fair amount last season as the running back number 2, basically running back number 1 whenever Chumley was out for a sizable amount of time. So Rogers in this season, it's been a bit of a role reassignment, and he's certainly rising up with it greatly.
2nd and 7, and chaos all around. Who jumped first?
That's pretty much exactly what it is. This is Han Solo versus Greedo in the cantina right now.
Before the snap, false start, number 26 of the offense.
So who won?
That would be Greedo.
All right. Take your word for it.
Yep, there you go.
2nd and 12 now, and that is a Texas Bank overdraft notice penalty. Yeah, no shortage of Independence penalties here tonight. So that'll back him up to the 49-yard line. 70 seconds to go in this 3rd quarter. Throw, right side, caught by West, and he's got enough for a first down before being dragged out of bounds by Ryan Satsumi.
That pass is complete on the right side.
And really able to adjust to any ball that's thrown to him. I mean, you saw how far up he got on that jump to catch and get that one down, and got a little bit of yards after, too, even though there were about 4 Coyotes over there.
Remember, this is an Independence team, 2-0 in district play. Or 2-1, pardon me, I should say. Wins over Denison and Liberty, and they had a close loss to Frisco Memorial 2 weeks ago at the Ford Center. Another throw to the right side. This pass caught by Kaplinger, and he'll be forced out of bounds inside the 30.
And like you said, close loss, and about 3 of their past 4 games, their losses have either been 6 points, 4 points, or 3 points. That's really been the gap between them and the other team. So this one definitely not foreseen when looking at this matchup going ahead.
This is going to take us down to the end of the 3rd quarter. Anna 56, Independence 8. 4th quarter coming up. We'll take a break. Let's hear from some of our fine sponsors here on Coyote Vision.
You are not a number. You're not a 2 o'clock appointment. You are not a prescription. or a name on a chart. You're not one of many. You are one of one.
(56-8), fourth quarter ready to start here at Coyote Stadium. Anna on their way to their first ever district play win in 5A Division II as they lead Frisco Independence 56-8. We flip the field, 2nd and 3 for Independence. Logan Miranda-Gomo takes the snap, and he'll take it himself, running to the left, and used a big block from his lineman. And he's at the 10-yard line being chased down from behind. He's there into the end zone for a touchdown.
Left side.
Miranda-Gomo with a rushing touchdown for the Knights. That's his 7th rushing touchdown of the season. That'll make it 56-14.
And that play really developed off of the left side blockers, the left tackle and the left guard for Frisco Independence, and he was able to shake out to the left side on that scramble, just barely out chasing Pharrell Brown, who was giving chase, and getting in there across the plane.
They'll kick the extra point this time. Parker Bates, the kicker. And good to go. That'll make it 56-15 as Independence has their second touchdown of the evening. Oh, the 11:50 to go. Still obviously a little ways to go in this one, but I think the Coyote fans are going to be happy with a very successful homecoming night here at Coyote Stadium. Obviously, you talked about it in the open and a little bit at halftime as well. The pageantry of a game like this, and Coyotes, they came out and they performed here, leading 56-15.
Definitely, and really there's no one player that you can highlight, other than Zai, of course, that really has really taken over in this game. I mean, we've talked about it all night, just how many different receivers have had catches, how many runners, Bo Brown, Chumley, Zai, have had big carries, especially on the defensive side, really spreading the wealth on those tackles, Josh.
Yeah, Zandre Williams, 252 yards through the air tonight. He has 4 touchdowns. That ties his season high now 3 times. Touchdowns through the air. He had 4 touchdowns passing against Oakland, 4 touchdowns in the air against Gunner. 15 of 19 tonight. Very efficient evening for Zandre Williams. Here comes the kickoff from Parker Bates. Chip shot fielded by Josiah Smith. He's going to take it, and he's got space as he turns the corner using a block, and he'll be forced out of bounds by the kicker, Parker Bates himself, and Josiah Smith takes the ball down to the Knights' 40-yard line.
Really just a great play altogether. I mean, Smith had to track backwards quite a bit after that one, caught it nearly over his shoulder and still gave the business as he was about to head out of bounds, letting it go to Parker Bates, who was the kicker.
Well, I gave the numbers on Zandre Williams. Go ahead and write those in pen. That's going to be the final numbers. Tristan Nylander and a Coyote. He's in at quarterback here in this fourth quarter with Anna leading 56-15. And he'll look to throw, and pass caught by Michael Kennedy. And that's the second time this season we've seen Tristan Nylander. That is his first pass completed on his first pass thrown as a Coyote.
Nice, and he hit it to Kennedy, who showed a tremendous amount of arm strength on that play. You saw him getting tackled by 2 Knights on that one and only keeping the ball in with 1 hand versus a Knight who is trying to rip it away with 2. That's strong power from Michael Kennedy.
Shotgun snap for Nylander, and he'll hand it off to Bo Brown, who's into the game, and Brown just kept on trucking as he was trying to get away from Ronnie Blair, the linebacker.
And he just squeezed right through Ronnie Blair and Tyler Humphrey on this one. You'll see him, he's about to get sandwiched, and boom, he just gets right in between those guys, and Blair did get the final one, but wow.
Last time we saw Bo Brown carry the ball, that was in the Gunner game. George Rogers is lined up as a receiver on the left side. They're going to hand the ball off to Brown, and he gets wrapped up right around the line of scrimmage by Bo Bigelow of Independence. Gains a yard, 2nd and 9.
Really well-formed tackle from Bigelow. Just wrap around the hips and go dead weight.
And look on that far side of your screen. Eric Bowen is back to where he was last year at times.
He's
lined up on the far side as a receiver.
And so is George Rogers lined up in this close side. He's the middle of the 3 on the left.
Eric Bowen, he made 18 receptions last year, had 3 touchdowns. Nylander makes the catch here. Brother to brother, made the connection. 3rd and 2 now.
Tristan Nylander makes that completion to Rowan Nylander. Spot that ball inside the 20, right about the 17-yard line.
Quick sub, McKenzie West exits the game for Independence as a number 5 who is not on either of their rosters comes into the game.
So this is a big 3rd down for Nylander coming up.
3rd and short. He'll throw it to the left side. Caught by Kennedy. Inside the 10. Flag comes in. He'll get stopped at the 4-yard line, and we'll check the marker.
Complete left side to Kennedy from Nylander.
And Rogers was the hold blocker on that play designed for Kennedy.
Well, the Coyotes are walking backwards.
Number 6 in the offense. 15-yard penalty for the previous spot.
Rogers called with a hold, and as soon as they called it on him, he looked back at his sideline, and Seth Parr wanted an explanation from the judge here.
Because Rogers set that screen, you could have seen it in that previous play, but he set that screen and then took his hands off of the defensive back immediately because he knew that that was dangerous territory with the holding. So Rogers definitely hold conscious in that previous play and still flagged.
3rd and 6. Nylander dropping back, in trouble, watch out, gets the pass away, caught by Rogers, gets away from 2 Knights, touchdown, George Rogers.
Who takes it into the zone for the lift for a feed and feed Coyote.
Well, you had Eric Bowen out there, you had George Rogers, and yes, Rogers with the touchdown. 62-15.
And everybody's like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? And it also honestly proved really well for Nylander that he did not see the edge rusher coming, because if he saw the edge rusher coming, honestly, that might have affected his throw. But since he didn't see him, he was able to throw the perfect dart to Rogers, who did indeed have to jump, but got the yards after the catch for the touchdown.
Seth Bobbitt is in there for the extra point. It's good. Seen Bobbitt with a couple kickoffs this year. 63-15. Nylander to Rogers. 8:42 to go. Let's take a break. Let's hear from our sponsors here on Coyote Vision.
Back here in the twilight of the 4th quarter, 8 minutes 42 remaining in the 4th, and we're going to see Seth Bobbitt go once again. Here's West. Looking towards the right side, it was Brown who got in there first, and Josiah Smith with the dive at the legs, downs it at about the 12-yard line.
Well, Nash, I wanted to look it up. Rogers with the receiving touchdown. George Rogers last year on the offensive side, he had 4 rushing touchdowns, and he had 2 receiving touchdowns. So third reception type of a touchdown for George Rogers. Had to look it up. Obviously, first one this season, and we've got a 63-15 game. So now in our season 2 of doing these games, this is the most Anna has scored in a game in our time doing these games on Coyote Vision.
Consulting the archives there in between breaks.
A little bit. About to create a record book. So 8.5 to go. And handoff to Grajo. And finally, referees blow this dead after a gain of 2 yards.
And they use the tight end / defensive back Noah Skinner in motion to set him up on the left side of that offensive line. That created just a bit more space to get those 3 yards.
Nobody in any hurry here. This game well in hand, obviously, for the Coyotes. Will get their second win of the season here tonight. Already 2 games this year of the Anna Coyote offense putting up scores at 60 or more. Here's a throw downfield and nearly intercepted. I think Mackenzie West had to essentially knock that ball away from DeAnthony McShann.
Right, that kind of roll reverse there. It honestly looked like that route was more meant for McShann than it was for West.
Most points scored for Anna. I know everyone will love to hear this. Since the 68-25 win over nearby Van Alstyne a couple seasons ago, the 5 rivalry, as they call it. Of course, all you got to do, get on 5, just down the road. We are looking at 5 from our vantage point in the press box. You go 8 miles down the road, you're in Van Alstyne. That's quite the rivalry.
Get on 5 and hit the drive.
Mm-hmm. Rajo with the run, plenty for a first down.
Rajo with the carry. Gets past the 30 to about the 31-yard line.
7.5 to go. Like we said, a lot of positives to take away from this ball game offensively and defensively. Offense did its work after a challenging game against Melissa last week. Defense made some very big plays here tonight. Tight huddle formation. Handoff. Rajo with a big hit there, big shoulder. Laid down there by Aiden Bello. It's called his name for the first time this season. Aiden Bello, yes.
What a first impression.
Yeah.
Aiden Palmer comes up out of the bottom of that pile.
Amy, general recoil. Well, talking about generally teams around DFW, talking about Lovejoy and Melissa, who we talked about earlier. Lovejoy is leading Melissa 35-28, and the thing is, the storyline of that game, Melissa 4 turnovers in that one.
They were turnover prone against Anna last week. Here's a throw down the field and out of the reach of Mackenzie West. Josiah Smith providing the coverage, and that'll set up 3rd and 4. Yeah, Prosper Walnut Grove 64-24 over Frisco Memorial. That is a final.
Yeah, that one was a heater. Walnut Grove put up 700 total yards of offense. Honestly, more than 700 yards of total offense. Really just had every which way. They saw every single blade of grass up and down that gridiron.
That's the next home game here at Coyote Stadium. Will be Anna against Prosper Walnut Grove, October 18th. Remember these 2 teams, they played last year. It was non-district play. Oh, and that pass tipped away and incomplete. And one of the Coyotes was thinking 6 on the other end.
That pass is incomplete. Brings up 4th down now.
That Coyote being Tsutsumi. Yeah, he was in there, and chased a little bit afterwards because I do believe if it was a lateral pass and that ball is deflected, then it is a free ball. But because that one was going a little bit forward, dubbed incomplete. 4th and going for it.
It's going to be a QB run as Miranda Gomo makes it a first down. That'll move the chains. Well, go ahead.
No,
Ash.
excuse me. I wanted to point out Aiden Palmer, who's now in on safety, as it seems like offense has switched with defense with the addition of George Rogers and then Aiden Palmer now on defense. What were you going to say?
I was going to say it's not going to get any easier next week for Independence as they host Lovejoy. Here's a throw down the field, and Mackenzie West, right side formation. It's going to be out of his reach, out of bounds. Aiden Palmer once again providing coverage there.
Incomplete pass. Broken up out there by the defense of number 21, Cameron Walker.
5:34 left to go in this one. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Two up on the left, extra running bulk on the right side.
Mackenzie West makes the catch in the slot, and Aiden Palmer is there to make the tackle at the 40-yard line. First down for Independence.
Tackle for the Coyotes.
First ever meeting, we talked about it, between these two teams. And Rajo takes the handoff again.
Handoff
A couple Coyotes there for the tackle. Josiah Smith once again.
Yeah, and you saw Bryson Bardoff just Superman dive in there at the end of that play.
2nd down now for the Knights.
Eclipsing 5 minutes remaining on this homecoming night.
West with the catch, and he'll go down to the ground to secure the first down and to move the chains.
West with the reception.
8 receptions now for Mackenzie West.
And 4 of those coming in a single drive that happened in the 3rd quarter.
Clock continuing to run. Here's a throw towards the end zone. That's caught. What a catch there from Cole Kaplinger. And nice job there.
Number 15, Cole Kaplinger.
Kaplinger with the touchdown. Another big catch for him tonight. That'll make it 63-21.
Just look towards the left. Plenty of blockers in there to buy some time. And, man, Kaplinger gets up and all over in there for the touchdown.
No, nice throw there from Logan Miranda Gomo as well. We'll give them something to look forward to next week. Extra point, good from Parker Bates. 63-22 the score, 4:06 to go. And we got a moment. Let's go ahead and thank some of our Coyote Vision sponsors.
In the heart of our town, where tradition meets progress, lies a bank that understands the value of community. Texas owned, Texas run, Texas values. We're proud to be a part of our vibrant Anna community, making local decisions that matter to you. We will always be Texans, committing to serving you with integrity and dedication. Experience the strength of a true community bank. Texas Bank. Local decisions, local people, local bank.
4:06 left to go in this one. Anna 63 and Independence 22 after the Kaplinger touchdown. 3 catches tonight for him, 47 yards for Independence.
And Kaplinger had a catch in that drive earlier, too, that just inched them up and up the field using together a combined operation. We saw a little bit of scrambling from Miranda Gomo, and Ryder Grajo pushed up as well. Bates sent it back to get it. Moving in the same motion is Josiah Smith. Now he's got a few more up. He sidesteps, stays alive. Ronald Bell is pushing him and finally dragged down by the kicker, Parker Bates. Almost an exact replica of what we saw the last time these teams kicked off.
You know, you would typically see Josiah Smith as a returner under some coaching staffs, you know, make the fair catch and whatnot. He's taken advantage of a couple opportunities here, and he's made that wide turn look very pretty a few times and really able to gain a couple extra yards after that play because, as you said, he was being pushed. There's Ronald Bell giving him a shove, and he was absolutely trying to bulldoze some of those Knights. Nice job for Josiah Smith there, who's played great defense and some great special teams here tonight.
On most of those, he catches the ball around that 25-yard line, so that would be the same spot as if it was a fair catch, but opting for more glory. 2 and 2 on each side, 4 down. Heavy blitz, and he hits Kennedy. Kennedy moving down the sideline, stays in, and he dodges 2 and dodges 3 and dodges 4. Everybody is shaken up by Michael Kennedy's moves. Touchdown for the Coyotes.
He's into the end zone.
And a sky-high flag for afterwards celebration, Josh.
Kennedy dodging 5 Knights. We've already seen him dodge the sideline marks a few times. That's how he got his first career touchdown. Now he's got his second career one. Obviously, you said the flag comes flying in, but the Nylander-Kennedy connection. Good job for Kennedy. Nice runs there as well. You just dodging so many missed tackles by Independence tonight. Good for Michael Kennedy there.
Seth Bobbitt once again on the PAT. Through and good.
Extra point by
70.
Seth Bobbitt is up and good.
70-22.
How about Nylander? Perfect tonight, 2 touchdowns, 5 for 5. And Anna's put up a 70 spot. Well, now you go back through some more archives, Nash, and see when's the last time Anna scored 70.
Let's go through the phone book here. And I mean, that previous drive, there really was none. I mean, there really was no drive summary. You had the immediate return from Josiah Smith that pulled him all the way up to about the 35, and then just one and done pass from Nylander to hit Kennedy, and all it took was some shaking and baking to get into the end zone.
Purple uniforms out there for the kickoff. 3:39 left to go in this one. And it has not been pretty for Independence. But we knew Anna would find a way to respond, and they have.
And boy, did the Coyotes need this. Like we said earlier, if you are just tuning in, last time Anna had a win, it was against Gunner on September the 6th. So it's been almost a month since then with the bye week and the 2 previous games against Lovejoy and Melissa. So this was much needed for the Coyote morale.
Let's just say it's been a while since Anna scored 70 points.
Right. The fact that it took
game.
me 20 seconds to even say that really just lets you know how long it's been.
Remember, with the unsportsmanlike, Anna going to kick off from the 25.
Here goes Stutzman up the middle, and that tackle was very high. A flag flies in from the left side, and showing all signs of a horse collar.
They'll probably get him for a face mask. Pharrell Brown, Cash Williams over there.
Personal foul, face mask, for 15 of the yard penalty, and it gives it from first down, Independence.
Ryan Sutsme, as they call it, but 3:34 to go, 70-22.
I suppose so. Way earlier in the game, Ryan Sutsumi got flagged for face mask, the same exact call, but then they ended up repenting that one.
So remember next week, Toyota Stadium. That is a 7 p.m. start, by the way. Remember here at Coyote Stadium and sometimes on the road, very accustomed to 7:30 starts. 7 p.m. is the kickoff time next week at Toyota Stadium as Anna takes on the Emerson Mavericks.
Practically the best starting position that the Knights have had all day. Here's Grajo, barrels forward for a bit more, and eventually Cameron Walker there on the tackle, wearing the number 21 shirt.
Originally tripped up over there by number 44, Rashad Bowden.
Aiden Palmer is the Coyote that is down, as the coaches and training staff for the Coyotes will tend to him. Still 3:07 left to go.
All right, gang, it's time to call your ride. If you didn't drive up here tonight and you're going to need a ride to get home, it's time to give them a call and let them know you're about ready to go.
It's a great PSA from Pete Kane, public address announcer.
It's about time to get your ride.
This will make Seth Parr's record at Anna 37-8, and his head coaching record will go to 96-34. 4 wins away from 100 in Seth Parr's coaching career. After this one tonight, will be all said and done.
All Seth and done.
There you go.
There you go. Really just so much creativity, and we've seen it in the second half of the game. Not afraid to give big moments to relatively smaller players when you look at it in the grand scheme of the roster. And as this one goes farther into the review of Aiden Palmer on the 50-yard line, we'll take a break and recognize some sponsors.
Baylor Scott and White Medical Center McKinney, the power to live better. Get it done right now with Hutchins Plumbing and AC. Come visit Freedom Flex Car Wash, Anna's veteran and first responder owned facility where cleanliness, care, and customer experience is their mission. Texas Bank, proudly serving Texas communities for 50 years. Adon Complete, your hometown MVP for comfort all season long.
Take advantage of Hutchins Plumbing and Air Conditioning's Fall Startup Special. From now until December 31st, you can get a complete check on your heating system for just $79. Right now is the perfect time to let our expert technicians check the efficiency, reliability, and safety of your heating system. So call today for our $79 Fall Startup Special. We'll ensure you stay warm and relaxed all winter long. Hutchins Plumbing and Air Conditioning.
Get it done right, right now.
You are not a number. You're not a 2 o'clock appointment. You are not a prescription. Or a name on a chart. You're not one of many. You are one of one.
If you build it, they will come.
At Adon Complete Air Conditioning and Heating, we care about the air our hometown breathes, ensuring your family's health and comfort. Just like we support our local Coyotes, we're your hometown HVAC team, always here for you. And with the cold around the corner, don't forget our fall safety check special, keeping you cozy all season. Join our maintenance plan for only $12 a month per unit, peace of mind and priority service year-round. Adon Complete Air Conditioning and Heating, where quality, community, and comfort come together. Let's go Coyotes.
Since 2008, the Anna ISD Education Foundation has worked in partnership with the school board and the school district staff to help further opportunities for Anna ISD students. We are a 501(c)(3) not-for-profit corporation chartered to enhance and invest in educational excellence in the Anna Independent School District. Our programs include grants for great ideas for teachers and principals, and continuing education scholarships for teachers and students. These activities are made possible through generous donations from corporate partners, parents, AISD employees, private grants, and community organizations. Please visit our website at annaisd.org to find out how you can support the Anna Education Foundation.
Because kids.
Because kids.
Because kids.
Because kids.
Because kids.
Stop paying for overdraft fees. Texas Bank has many options to help you save that money for Coyote Spirit Gear. When you're ready for some good eating, you're ready for Crow's Country Cafe. When it comes to insurance, we're the winning team, Heatherly Agency. Making dreams come true, Bloomfield Homes. In your corner and around the corner, Andy Torres State Farm Agency. Call for a quote today. Serving authentic Greek food in downtown Anna at Kalamaki's Greek Restaurant. City Park, where everyone feels at home. The Body Shop, you're driving home our reputation. If you're feeling hungry, don't hesitate. Come to Roma's Italian. We're back here on Coyote Vision and ready to resume the fourth quarter. 3:07 left to go. Aiden Palmer was taken off the field. Thoughts, well wishes with him as we move on here in this fourth quarter.
And to get them in this position, Garaggio with about a 15-yard run. Out to the left side. There goes West. Dragged out for about a gain of 7.
Tackle made for the Coyotes for number 12, Flanagan.
And Arzavian Flanagan on the tackle. First time calling his name out today. Seeing Arzavian Flanagan's name pop up here and there. Really valuable in the practices. Really good locker room
Hey, we got
guy.
Cameron Walker out there as well, defensive back. Get to mention his name.
Pushing up. Walker's got to be in that pile somewhere. Pretty much every Coyote on the field is in there.
Well, down to 2 minutes. Obviously, this result is final. Nash 70-22. Independence. See how they want to handle this. See if they can try to fire off another score.
And this was Independence's second road game of the season. They had not had their bye week yet and started the season off with 3 straight home games.
Pass complete left side.
Second and 5 as we have 80 seconds left to go. Logan Miranda-Gomo
made a fake and he hit West Man, and he faked the screen pass on that left side. He was looking on the outside. I believe it was Grajo who was over there. No, excuse me, it was Kaplinger who was over there. Made the fake for the screen, and he hit West downfield for the touchdown. So, indeed, getting one more.
Well, we've seen some good passes thrown by Miranda Gomo here tonight. It's just been that smothering front line of Anna that has caused so much disruption. But when given some space, we've seen Miranda Gomo hit some receivers here tonight.
And it's really been a matter of the pressure concerning Miranda Gomo, how quickly the Coyotes get there. PAT up and good, 70 to 29.
.59 seconds left to go. See how Anna wants to deploy the final few plays of this ball game. What sort of personnel will we see out there?
I reckon a Josiah Smith kickoff return might be in the cards. Been seeing it a lot. That's extremely valuable for the Coyotes, able to get through those extra yards, and especially on relatively short kickoff strategies like Frisco's has.
So here comes the kickoff for Independence. Our Xavier Flanagan is a returner along with Israel Johnson. See exactly where kicker Parker Bates wants to place this kickoff for Independence.
And Josiah Smith still in the same spot, close up on this side. You've got Pharrell Brown as well as George Rogers. Here's the kick. It doesn't even look like the Coyotes were really ready for it. They did not move. This one sails out of bounds for the infraction.
We'd like to think that'll be the final Texas Bank overdraft notice penalty here this evening on Independence.
Illegal kick out of bounds on the kicking team. 5-yard penalty. First down. Yeah.
Truly, what a great outing for Tristan Nylander. We saw Zai exit in his time well done at about the beginning of the fourth, and Tristan Nylander now stepping in. Really good performance today. Really efficient, Josh.
5 for 5, 100 yards, 2 touchdowns for Nylander as QB2. And Zion Williams, 17 to 22, 265, and 5 touchdowns. Let's see if Anna wants to hike the ball here. Zeros on the clock. It's Farrell Brown who took it out of bounds.
Farrell Brown.
And that's an Anna win tonight over Independence, 70 to 29. Coyotes now 2-3 on the season. Their first ever win in District 4 as a member of 5A Division 2. Now 2-2 here at Coyote Stadium. Frisco Independence falls to 2-4 on the year, and they're now back to 500 at 2-2 in district play. Handshakes all around. Offense comes to life for Anna tonight, putting up 70 points here at Coyote Stadium. So a very successful evening. We'll go and take a break. We'll let you hear the fight song after this commercial break. Baylor Scott and White Medical Center McKinney, the power to live better. Get it done right now with Hutchins Plumbing and AC. Come visit Freedom Flex Car Wash, Anna's veteran and first responder owned facility where cleanliness, care, and customer experience is their mission. Texas Bank, proudly serving Texas communities for 50 years. Adon Complete, your hometown MVP for comfort all season long. $70-22 is your final tonight here at Coyote Stadium as Anna claims the victory over Frisco Independence. Nearly 500 yards of offense for the Anna Coyotes tonight. 7 touchdowns through the air, 3 on the ground. Williams throws for 5 touchdowns. Nylander comes in, throws for 2 touchdowns. Edward Chumley rushes in a pair of touchdowns. Ace Traylor, Michael Kennedy, Rowan Nylander, George Rogers, Ronald Bell all make touchdown reception in this one. Offense comes to life tonight. Defense, some great plays as well. Anna has their first win in district play.
Everybody really rose up on the defensive side. You could give name call-outs, but really it's insignificant when you look in the role of the team. Anna Coyotes in the prime of their lives heading in to homecoming weekend, Josh.
Anna now 1-2 in district play. Frisco Independence 2-2. Our next broadcast next week on the road. We're at Coyote Stadium in Frisco. It'll be a big one as the Anna Coyotes take on the Frisco Emerson Mavericks. Want to thank our entire crew in the control room, camera operators, everyone there. Everyone help us out here in the radio booth as well. For Nash Lowry, I'm Josh Sowers. Good night from Coyote Stadium. Anna with the big win, 70-29. We'll talk to everyone next week from Toyota Stadium. Go Coyotes.